this, and I don't want to. I don't want to know. I don't want to work it out. I don't want to get to the root of it. I want it to go away.
You want me to go talk to her?
I don't need. Gosh, I thought
If you want
about
to, just show up at his next event. She'll be there.
I don't want to be mean. I just want to tell her she's doing it wrong. This is not how you get a boy to like you.
Okay. Give her a little lesson.
It's coming off creepy, and I want to help her.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if she's gonna listen to you.
All right.
But yeah, man, look, the next time she randomly
nice thought.
shows up-
When she's stabbing you, maybe yell loud enough that I can hear from
yeah,
Tequesta.
as she's stabbing you, go, Virginia, talk to her now, please.
Knife hurts so bad.
Knife.
Tell her to stop stalking me.
Stalking or stabbing?
Just both. Never a dull moment, is it?
Oh, my gosh.
Kevin, Virginia, and Jason are live on 97.9 WRMF and the KVJ Show app.
It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ Show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast, so don't get her pissed. It's Jason, talks like a spaz, and he loves to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ Show.
All right, here we go, y'all.
Hello.
What's going on, everybody?
What's up?
How y'all doing today?
Doing good.
Good.
Making it.
I like Virginia's outfit over here.
I know it's not actually black. It's a blue. Is that a kimono?
Yeah, it's a little kimono action, a little
Yeah.
Asian.
Okay.
Can I get you a green tea? Maybe some sushi?
That'd be nice, yeah.
I like your outfit.
Look at that, she does.
like
She
that?
looks like a...
I look like the hostess at a really upscale Japanese
You
restaurant.
really do. Table for two, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to put you in the back.
Yeah. Well, you know, I like the back. I prefer the back. It's a better place to be. That's good.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, Virginia's got that going on. Jaybird, you also have a hint of the Orient on as well. Your wardrobe, your attire. You know,
He said his
impressive.
mind is a very Eastern mind these days.
Yes.
No, it is.
He's trying to go the way of the Asian people.
Okay.
Trying to get back to my meditating roots.
Your
Not that-
roots.
Yeah, I guess they weren't really my roots, but I
Well-
used to meditate a little bit. I was dabbling in it, kind of like you were doing.
Yeah.
And I really liked it. And then I got away from it.
Yeah.
And all the things that I was becoming at peace with, it unraveled, and I started getting mad at those things again. So I was kind of coming to grips with it, and then I stopped meditating, and then I kind of held on to them again.
I got you. So now you're back to it.
Trying,
Okay.
old friend.
I also understand you're doing a YouTube karate class.
I am taking karate online lessons through YouTube.
Oh, look at you.
And everyone's making fun of me about that. And I think that's such a cool thing. They think it's lame that I'm doing karate lessons through YouTube. Do you think that's lame?
Do you get like a belt? Like,
No, it's not about a belt.
okay.
It's about just learning the arts, my friend.
What have you learned?
I'm just learning more of just your basic stance, how to block, 8-point blocking system.
Okay.
8-point blocking system. Try to punch me, Virginia. This is one of the
Oh,
first.
this should be fun.
Go ahead, try to punch me. Oh,
I think she connected twice. I think she got you in the eye and in the stomach.
you legit hit me in the eye with your ring.
So I see it's going well.
Wow, that really went worse than I could have imagined.
Ha, see flaw in YouTube karate class.
Oh, maybe you need to get your ass to a real class. Oh, YouTube are not working out for you.
Like, this isn't an act. You legit hit me in the retina.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to punch you in the eye.
What a terrible block I did.
What do you expect, you know?
Rattle my cage.
Are you okay?
I don't know.
It's a tough way to start a show, isn't
That
it?
was a little
Yeah.
I
much.
feel
Hey,
like
we're 3 minutes in. Jibber's already been punched in the face and gut.
I was so positive and upbeat about this karate, and I get why it's lame now.
Oh.
Wow. Just ruined that. That took all of 2 minutes. Well, I tell you
Sorry.
what a rough hostess over here, huh? Good Lord.
I might serve you sushi or I might kick your butt.
Good Lord.
KVJ, dirt of the day. It's the KVJ, dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away. Cause you know we need that dirt of the day.
Coming up in just a second in your dirt, Bam Margera. Oh my gosh. He was traveling in another country, and I saw this story yesterday. Freaked me out. He was by himself, and he almost got hijacked. He got, like, roughed up. We'll hear the full story from him coming up in just a second. Before we get into that, though, last night, of course, was the VMAs. And this might be the funniest clip of the whole thing. So Tiffany Haddish is trying to give an award or give accolades to Camila Cabello. And I guess she struggles a little bit with the pronunciation of her name. Mm-hmm. And so we'll hear that part first. But then she has a little diss. And then Nicki Minaj has a diss for her. It's kind of layered and awesome.
Okay.
Camila Cabello. Cabello. Camille Cabello is nominated for five. Y'all know I can't read that good, right? I only speak English, and that's mostly in Ebonics. Look, she's nominated for 5 VMAs tonight. I'm super proud of her. So those of you watching at home, hi, Fifth Harmony.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, Tiffany went there. Oh, God, that just happened. See, you never know what's going to happen at the VMAs.
Shout out to Kevin and Tiff. And Tiff, don't be coming for Fifth Harmony because Normani is that bitch.
Because what?
Normani.
I'm just saying.
Normani, is that B? Virginia, what's happening?
Is Normani in Fifth Harmony, and maybe Nikki and Normani are friends, and Nikki's like, Tiffany, don't be dissing on my girl.
But I don't know what did she say that was a diss? All she said was
What
hi.
she was saying
Fifth
for
Harmony's
everyone,
watching at home.
for everyone watching at home, hello, Fifth Harmony, because Camila Cabello, who used to be in Fifth Harmony, is there. She's got 5 VMAs. Fifth Harmony is at home watching. They don't have any nominations. They're not doing anything.
Thank you for explaining that.
That I get. That part I get. The only thing is I just don't know who the other 4 are from Fifth Harmony, and so I assume that's what it is.
Maybe Normani is her friend.
I don't know. That part confuses me because I just don't know the inner workings of Fifth Harmony.
Yes, Normani. She is a American singer, and it says here she was definitely the one involved in the shading. She is a member of the girl group Fifth Harmony. So there you go.
I love Wikipedia.
Thank goodness for Wikipedia. In other news, the LA County Sheriff's Department is now officially going to investigate the case with Asia Argento. We told you yesterday about how Asia, who is one of the most outspoken members of the Me Too movement, she claims to have been assaulted by Harvey Weinstein. She herself paid a kid that was 17 at the time of whatever happened. She paid him a settlement of $380,000 to make this situation go away. But now the LA County Sheriff's Department is investigating. Just because you paid hush money for him to be quiet doesn't mean the police aren't going to get involved and investigate.
So
this was just 5 years ago.
They kept on running that speech she did at the Cannes or the Cannes Festival, and she's going like this: people in this room still need to be held accountable. Like she was So was she making that speech after all this was going down, when she knew this was pending?
I have to get the exact timeline.
Well, because this is 5 years ago, you're saying, right?
Right.
Yeah, so yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you're right.
It sounds like what happened was she started accusing Harvey and then assaulted this kid. That's what they said in the timeline yesterday, but I have to look at it and see.
She accused Harvey a long time ago, right?
I think so.
Because this happened when he was 17. That's when it went down. So he's 20 whatever now.
He's 22, so 5 years.
The weird thing, too, is after it all happened, she posted a picture the next day.
6 years.
The next day of them together, like with her arm around him.
There's pictures that they took of the two of them, like in bed together. Like there's a bunch of pictures.
Yeah.
And what she paid the settlement for was apparently to keep these pictures from ever being released. And then when she paid the money, like, she didn't have the kid sign a non-disclosure agreement. It's a whole weird whole thing that happened. I don't get
Pretty
it.
unbelievably reckless to be, out there preaching from the pulpit when
then
you've got your own issues.
Then your girl Rose McGowan got stepped in it because her tweet was, "We don't know all the facts. Be gentle." And people started turning on her, saying if this was a man, you would say off with his head. And then they started retweeting all this stuff that she said was always believe victims, never question them, and they were her tweets were contradicting. I mean,
that's a mess.
It was a mess.
Well, that's just it.
a
Whenever you say
mess.
something, it'll come back to, haunt you. And I think ultimately, we should seriously wait to find out what happens, right? That's the right thing to do.
Because now the sheriff's department is
Yeah.
investigating, and who knows? None of us
Right.
were there.
But that's with everybody that we should.
With everybody.
Everybody, you should wait for the details.
Yeah, and the problem is that she had jumped the gun earlier, and she was so quick to throw other people under the bus, and now you can't say convict immediately and then later ask for it. Well, let's just wait and pump the brakes.
It's a mess. And finally here, another mess. Bam Margera talks about when he was carjacked and roughed up. This is crazy stuff. He was by himself, too.
I just arrived in Cartagena alone, and I took a taxi, a random one, from the airport to here, and I couldn't speak Spanish, they couldn't speak English, and they translated on their phone for me to read empty your wallet as they put a gun on their lap to show it to me. So I did, and I had $500. They let me go. That was weird. Welcome to Colombia.
And it'll be featured in the next Jackass movie. It was Johnny Knoxville. Set the whole thing up.
You think?
No.
That's crazy. Ooh, I hear about that a lot. Like, it is lawless over there, and even the police are the ones that'll shake you down for cash.
Where was that at? That was in
Colombia.
Yeah, where my ex-fiance was at. They had to move because the government was after the father, and he was trying to do it right, and it was weird. It was weird. He couldn't go back, he said.
That is scary stuff. And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day. Brought to you by the Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital, Our Kids World Family Fun Fest. It happens this weekend. We're all going to be out there on Sunday. Bring the kids. It's the cool AC of the South Florida Fairgrounds. Get your kids free ticket at adayforkids.com.
It's time for viral audio.
So hide your kids, hide your wife.
Double rainbow all the way across the sky.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Well, last night at the MTV VMAs, you had a couple live performances, including Jennifer Lopez, who was there with her soulmate A-Rod. She was performing a medley of her hits. Also, you had Post Malone. He was out there doing what wound up winning Song of the Year at the MTV VMAs. He had a little bit of rock star, an award he got with 21 Savage. Then he gets joined on stage with Dream On, and Toys in the Attic from Aerosmith. Post Malone is known for having the face tats and kind of popularizing it. But, I mean, Steven Tyler, he's got a little face tat of his own, doesn't he? He's got like a little tear or something, right?
Does he?
Yeah. I think he kind of originated it back in the day, so they've kindred spirits on the face tats.
You know, I think he wrote Dream On when he was like 16 years old.
Steven Tyler?
Yeah, can you imagine something you did at 16 that's still viable and people want to hear about?
I didn't do nothing productive when I was 16. I was a loser. I contributed zero.
Yeah, me too.
Kevin Hart last night was talking about all the trends in the face tattoos, pointing out some of the artists that were out there just with ink all over their face.
A lot of people here that I love tonight. We got Lil Pump. We got Lil Xan. These are also the reasons that your 12-year-old cousin wants a face tattoo. Stop writing on your damn face. Stop writing on your face. It's stupid. You're not going to get a job if this don't work out. Stop it.
All right. Video of the year went to Camila Cabello with Havana. She also got the Artist of the Year. She won a whole bunch of awards last night. Rockstar, of course, Post Malone. Best Song, Best New Artist went to Cardi B, who started off the awards looking like she was breastfeeding her baby, but it was actually just an MTV Video Music Award. Jennifer Lopez got the Best Collaboration for Dinero with DJ Khaled and Cardi B. Also, Ariana Grande got Best Pop Video for No Tears Left to Cry. And also, I Like It went to Cardi B for the Song of the Summer last night, the MTV VMAs.
Your decision-making skills are on point. You're listening to the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Hey, homeowners, listen up. Interest rates are rising, and experts agree they'll continue to rise. So you need to seriously think about refinancing now before rates go up more. The longer you wait, the more interest you might pay. So if you even thought about pulling cash out of the equity in your home to pay off credit cards, car loans, or purchase an investment property, you need to make the cash call now at 855-875-CASH before mortgage rates rise anymore. Cash Call Mortgage can still refinance your loan at a low fixed interest rate for a flat fee of just $995 and will pay all third-party closing costs. Call 855-875-CASH today to begin the quick and easy process. We close most loans in less than 21 days to get you the cash you need fast. That's 855-875-CASH.
First Mortgages, Impact Mortgage Corp. DBA Cash Call Mortgage, One City Boulevard, Orange, California 92868. NMLS 128231. Equal housing lender, not licensed in all states, including New York. Call 855-657-9910 for licensing terms, conditions, and restrictions.
That's 855-875-CASH.
My daughter's smile looks so good these days. You know, she is a patient of Dr. Bradford. He did her braces, but he's been doing this now for over 20 years. There are so many beautiful smiles all over South Florida, courtesy of Dr. Bradford. He has done so much as far as like digital scanners, accelerated orthodontics. In case you don't know what that means he's got the gadgets that will get the braces off faster. So it's less time that you have to wear the braces. Accelerated orthodontics, super cool technology stuff. Over 20 years of being in the business, and he does it all too. Braces, Invisalign Teen. Go online and see real before and afters at orthobybradford.com and then call him. Here's the number, 561-694-3006 for Dr. Bradford.
Have you been trying to get pregnant without success? If so, you're not alone. Approximately 1 in 8 couples have difficulty getting pregnant. If you've had difficulty getting pregnant, it may be time to see one of the skilled fertility specialists at IVF Florida Reproductive Associates. As a woman ages beyond 35, her chances of getting pregnant starts to decline rapidly, so time is of the essence. Call 866-770-2168 today to schedule your consultation with one of the IVF Florida fertility experts or visit IVFFlorida.com. IVF Florida physicians consistently recognized as top doctors and named to the U.S. News and World Report list of top U.S. reproductive endocrinologists, have been helping couples realize their dreams of parenthood for over 30 years. IVF Florida has fertility clinics conveniently located throughout Miami-Dade, Broward, Palm Beach, and Martin counties, all providing comprehensive and personalized fertility services along with exclusive finance options. Call 866-770-2168 or log on to IVFFlorida.com for more information.
The beautiful thing about Blue Martini, it doesn't matter if it's raining or not because we got a party going on this Friday night. It's another round of cocktails and karaoke. This time we're going to be at City Place in West Palm Beach.
We love cocktails and karaoke. We love the half-price cocktails, half-price appetizers, and the fun vibe it is every time.
Other locations in Boca, also in Fort Lauderdale. For more information, go to BlueMartiniLounge.com.
You know that awesome feeling when you finally find that one place to go that will give you a top quality product at a great price and then stand behind what they sell you?
That's exactly what Window does.
Top quality, energy efficient windows at a great price that keeps more of your money in your bank account. And Window World has the absolute best guarantee in the window replacement business. That's why Window World has been the #1 window replacement company in the USA for years.
In fact, Window World has sold over 1 million windows each year for the past 8 years. That's a lot of satisfied customers, and you can be one too.
Save money on installing new energy-efficient windows, save on your energy bills, and if anything goes wrong with your new Window World windows ever, Window World will be there to make it right. You just can't lose.
Call Window World today at 561-684-2040. That's 561-684-2040, or go online at windowworldwestpalmbeach.com and schedule your free quote.
Window World, simply the best for less.
There's a lot of things that happen with home repair that you probably don't even know where to go or where to start. If you've got a pool deck and you notice that you've got some unlevel spacing, some cracks in it, maybe with your sidewalk or your driveway, your garage floor, or you just notice that your patio now, for whatever reason, because of the shifting sands, is not level. So where do you go for something like that? Well, there's a place called N-Square. N-Square is a team that uses the highest quality materials and equipment to get the job done right and fix your problems. Problems with concrete repair, they've got it taken care of. And they've got an A+ rating with the BBB as a contractor. Plus, they offer free estimates and worry-free financing. So if you notice sinking concrete that's causing tripping hazards or just see cracks around your home's windows or doors and your outdoor wall, what you need to do, get a hold of N-Square. Just do a Google search for N-Square or go to nsquareinc.com. That's nsquareinc.com.
Welcome to the third race at Tobacco Downs. They're in the gate and they're off. Jumping out to the lead is Smoking is Cool with Everyone is Doing It close behind second. Smoking is Cool and Everyone is Doing It. Here comes Like Kissing an Ashtray, followed by Social Outcast. Smoking is Cool falling off quickly. Like Kissing an Ashtray overtaking Everyone is Doing It. Here comes I Can Quit Anytime, followed by Social Outcast and Nicotine's Your Daddy. Down the backside, Nicotine's Your Daddy moving to the front of I Can Quit Anytime. Coming on strong on the outside is You Should Really See a Doctor About That. It's You Should Really See a Doctor About That, followed by Smoking Alone in the Rain and Low Sperm Count. Low Sperm Count moves up on the inside of I Have Some Bad News to take the lead, followed by Did You Say Cancer and But I'm Only 25 with Chemotherapy. Here they come spinning out of the turn. I Have Some Bad News and Did You Say Cancer neck and neck, nose and nose for the lead. In deep stretch, I Have Some Bad News is pulling away from Did You Say Cancer to win by a length with Chemotherapy and But I'm Only 25.
When it comes to smoking, nobody wins. Get the facts at thefactsnow.com. Brought to you by Tobacco Free Florida.
You don't have to stress about your next move. Maybe you've got a family member that's moving or a friend that's moving. They don't have to stress either. Call them up and tell them they need to trust the team from Good Greek Moving and Storage. Our friend Spiro runs the show over there. He's a former Miami-Dade SWAT police officer, and he runs his business like they run a SWAT team, on point.
Let's say you have a ceramic Yoda that you want to move and transport and you don't want to break it. Well, Good Greek Moving and Storage, they're going to make sure it is delivered to your new home very safely.
Who gave you a ceramic Yoda?
I bought that.
What a mistake. I mean,
I bought it.
Well,
can we wrap that thing in bubble wrap now?
that's just a matter of time right there, yes. Good Greek Moving and Storage isn't going to break it. Jaybird likely will, but the good thing about Good Greek Moving and Storage is they're fully licensed and insured for all your valuables.
So pick up your mobile phone today. Do it the right way, the full service way, the Good Greek Moving and Storage way. Pick up your mobile and press ** Greek. That's ** Greek.
Good Greek Moving and Storage, the official movers of the Miami Marlins.
Cleveland Clinic, Florida is now open in Wellington, providing world-class primary care and specialty services close to you. Learn more at clevelandclinicflorida.org/Wellington. Cleveland Clinic, Florida offers same-day appointments.
MD Now Urgent Care. Exceptional care. Less than the emergency room. MDNow.com.
This is the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What you thinking about today, Jaybird?
I got two things burning me up. I don't know if we got time for both of them, so I'll go quick here. I cannot stand, and it's really a pet peeve of mine, when somebody asks you for directions that it's an easy place to find, where all it takes is a quick Google search and the directions come up. It's so annoying. To me, that's so lazy when you're gonna go meet somebody. Like, well, how do you get to the ale house? Well, just Google the ale house and it'll take you right there. Such a pet peeve of mine. They're asking you for directions and then they want you to do the legwork and give you. I don't like it. It's burning me up.
Yeah.
Well, we all have Google these days. Everybody's got a smartphone. So when you ask somebody to basically give you directions turn by turn to something, you're basically saying your time's not important. Mine is. Now you go research.
I understand if it's some weird place where you have to go down the dirt road and you have to really give directions. But if it's to like a Walmart or a place where it's easy to find, come on. And the other thing I was just going to bring up really quick, I lost another. With 1 second to go, I lost another eBay auction for my G.I. Joes, and I really wanted this. You talked about this weird sniper thing.
Yes.
How do I do that? What is this sniper thing?
So I'll email my people on the inside that know about this. It's an app that you get. It's called Sniper. And it guarantees that you win every eBay auction you're a part of. Because when it gets down to 3 seconds, it makes your bid higher than the last guy and you win every time.
But what if everyone's got Sniper? Then how do they win? Denny's couldn't figure that one out either. If me and you are bidding for the same item on eBay and we both have Sniper, who wins that bout?
Yeah.
I don't know. Great question.
Because the thing I noticed with 3 seconds to go, there were still 11 people watching. So I'm assuming they all had Sniper. It's a war out there.
It is a war. Great question. If everybody's got Sniper, who wins?
I don't know, man. But I lost the 1986 Tiger Force G.I. Joe set.
What?
Yeah.
What?
This is a travesty.
It is.
Gosh.
What will you put next to your ceramic Yoda?
With 1 second to go. You're right. What will I?
What you got on your mind today, Virginia?
I know we've been talking a little bit about doing some bingo. And so I just wanted to let you know I found a fun opportunity for us to get in some bingo. It happens this Thursday. It's a bingo benefit for Little Smiles right there at the RC. You know, on RCA Boulevard, they have that bingo hall.
Do I used to live right there.
Yeah, that's where we're doing it. And it's now a benefit for Little Smiles. So it's bingo for a purpose.
To me, I think that's such a great date. Bingo.
I agree.
I think it's a great date night.
So it starts at 6 o'clock, and I just wanted to let you know. And
so here's what I've known about.
Why don't you bring your stalker? We'll have a nice double date.
Oh, don't worry. She'll be there.
Too soon?
You'll never know how too soon. You'll never. Yeah.
We actually have another update coming up here.
Another one?
Yeah.
Oh, this girl's busy.
About an hour and change.
I love it.
Kevin's got it penciled in.
Oh, penned in.
Well, we got to talk about some things about this stalker because I don't know if I'm going about this the right way.
Yeah. So we got a lot to get to here coming up.
It's your fault you're being stalked?
I don't know. But yeah.
Probably, yeah.
According to some emails I've gotten.
Interesting.
What I got on my mind, would you get microchipped at your job if it made everything a lot more convenient? Now, this apparently is actually happening, where there is a company in Wisconsin that has microchipped some of its workers. About 80 of the 250 employees at the 3 Square Market have had a microchip the size of a large grain of rice implanted in their hands. The chips are used to make purchases in the break room, sign into computers, to access the building. Everything you need for a happy workplace is right there in the palm of your hand. Cost about $300 each, but the company paid for all of them. They said, hey, look, you never have to worry about losing your keys again. Easy access to the break room. Don't worry about your passwords and everything. We're making it very simple for you. Would you do this microchip?
Hell no. Only chip going in my body is a Lay's. Heck no.
I think it's dangerous because why would you put something that is going to emit electromagnetic fields in your body?
Right.
Like they say that, and who knows if they're right. I don't know that this is a fact, but it's been tossed around that electromagnetic fields are one of the causes of cancer.
Right.
So why would you embed something under your skin that you knew could possibly give you cancer?
I mean, haven't you watched every science fiction movie? Anytime they embed a chip in your body, it all goes awry. It all goes askew.
It just doesn't seem right. I don't like it. I'm not a fan of it. But, now as they're doing it voluntarily at some businesses, you wonder how long is it going to be? Let this sit in for a while. And most of us are saying, nah, there's no way I'm doing this. How long into humanity's timetable here before it's like, well, sorry, if you want any of these perks or if you want to work here, this is just what everybody does, and you're going to have to do too.
I remember when there's 3 of my friends I can think of that were saying, it's so crazy people are putting all their information on social media, on Facebook. That's the dumbest thing ever. Everybody does it now. So you're right. Eventually it'll become the norm, and people will start putting chips in their face or their hands.
Their face.
I put chips in my face.
Yeah, so I saw that. I was like, okay, interesting stuff.
Oh, yeah, I like it. I like the topic. I don't like the
Interesting
chip.
stuff.
I like the convenience. Don't get me wrong. I'm all about not having to fish around for
Sure.
keys and your code for work.
One of my biggest peeves is all the passwords on everything you want to do now has a password. It's crazy. Like, for instance, I couldn't even believe it. Like, now if you want to easily get your Miami Dolphins tickets, they have an app. But then that, of course, has a password. And so I was just trying to get into a game where the ticket was free, and I had to get this app, and it kept signing me out. I'm like, I don't know. I just put in the password. What is it? I'm like, gosh, everything is so complicated.
It's a lot of hoops to jump through for a free ticket.
Yeah, I kind of thought so, too. And I'm like,
Come on,
well,
guys.
Just wait. I mean, supposedly supposed to make everything more convenient, but when you don't have that password, it's not.
Would you do the chip in your body if it gave you the perfect body? You would have abs, but as soon as the chip would be dislodged, you'd go back to being gross. You don't have to work out.
He's not gross
no,
now.
not you. I'm just saying overall. No, I think you're handsome.
Gosh, thanks.
It's more talking about myself. Do you do it?
I think I have to now that I'm so gross.
Yeah, I mean, you're disgusting. Here's your chip.
He's not gross. I was talking about my inner self. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just interesting stuff because I remember as a kid, man, my parents were always talking about this kind of stuff. And I'm like, well, that's never going to happen. That's going to be crazy. And then you see people are doing it voluntarily now. How much longer before you're like, if you want to do anything or buy anything, we have to put a chip in your body to make it happen.
I know. Well, just the idea of even if I would have said, oh my gosh, mind control could be possible 10 years ago, I'd have been laughed out of the studio. Mind control could be a real thing.
Hang on, you'll probably be laughed out of the studio today.
Yeah, I mean, when we start talking about the stalker stuff.
You gotta be cool about seriously, because I think
I gotta be cool.
I think you are actually part of you're part of the equation of making this awful.
It's your fault, Virginia.
It's my fault that you're so delicious that women are just beating
so
down your
delicious,
door.
No, I'm not saying it's your fault completely, but you're adding on to some.
Well, honey, apparently you ain't gross.
Yeah.
Yeah, stalker don't think nothing gross going on.
I'll put a chip in my body if I could look like that.
Oh, whatever. Trust me. Now, let me take off my shirt. Real gross.
Somebody texted in and said, please ask V how much the bingo is. I went online. The details aren't there.
Okay, so tickets are $30, and it's at the Shriners right there on RCA Boulevard this Thursday, starting at 6.
Can you actually win money when you go?
Yes.
Because from what I understand, they've got the new blood and the old blood at bingo. Anytime new, younger whippersnappers come in there, some of the older crew do not like it because they want that pot of money.
Look, I'll be nice until somebody ain't nice to me.
You almost kind of sounded like Patrick Swayze from Roadhouse there.
Mm-hmm. All right, coming up here on the KVJ show, a lot of stuff to get to, including want to hook you up with some lotto tickets today. The Scratch Off's got those booklets that are worth $300 in cash.
That's fancy.
Yeah, so we're going to get to that coming up here in just a bit.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777.
800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher Automotive. The Labor Day summer sell down is going on now in North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAuto.com. Come join the family. A surface street accident to keep an eye out for here in Palm Beach County. It is on 45th Street at Greenwood Avenue. In Broward County, keep an eye out for a wreck on the Florida Turnpike northbound. That one is at Sunrise Boulevard. We also have an incident on the 75 northbound. That is at the East Toll Plaza. Some good news, though. Traffic is flowing smoothly at Schumacher Volkswagen on North Lake Boulevard. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits, 979 WRMF.
Air conditioner not cooling like it should? Call Lindstrom Air for a free air conditioning service call when we make the repair. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
You want respect. You want to be taken seriously. You want a better life. You have the courage, so take that next step. Florida Career College offers the tools that allow you to grow. Hands-on training in small work groups, instructors with real-world experience, and committed staff who understand your journey. Plus, our career services team can connect you with local employers. Let us help you build a future you can be proud of. Call 833-856-4FCC or visit floridacareercollege.edu today.
There's never been a better time to join the Sprint network. Right now, when you switch to Unlimited Basic, we'll give you 5 lines for just $120 per month. Enjoy unlimited data, talk, and text nationwide, along with special features that include TV from Hulu, 500 megabytes of mobile hotspot, DVD quality streaming, and global roaming in more than 185 destinations worldwide. In Mexico and Canada, you'll have unlimited talk and text, plus 5 gigs of 4G LTE data.
Switch to Sprint Unlimited Basic, and for a limited time, get 5 lines for only $120 per month. Act now. Hurry to a Sprint store or call 1-800-SPRINT-1.
Offer ends 8/30/18. After 1/31/2020, pay $32 per month per line for 5 lines with autopay. 1 Hulu limited commercials plan per eligible Sprint account. MHS reduced to 3G speeds after 500 megabytes per month. Coverage and offer not available everywhere. Excludes taxes, fees, and roaming. Requires new lines. Subject to credit and $30 activation fee. Video streams up to 480p. Speed maximums, use rules, and restrictions apply.
Bremen BMW's got a great deal going on right now. It's their summer on sales event, but you know, as summer winds down, so will these savings. We're talking about getting a chunk of change off your new BMW. You could get a credit of up to $3,000 on select models now through September 3rd. You want to jump on it. Talking about some great deals and payments as low as $359 a month. Looking at 3 Series, looking at a 4 Series, this is your spot and your time to jump on right now. Plus, you got a special CPO offer right now where you make no payments for 3 full months on all BMW CPO models. Definitely something you want to go check into right now. So many great deals. Like, for instance, they got a lease deal right now on the 2018 BMW X2 S-Drive 28i for just $359 per month for 36 months. You can go see these great deals online right now. That's what I'm checking out. BremenBMW.com is where you go. 2 locations, too, that you can check out. One in West Palm Beach. The other one is in Jupiter on Indian Town Road. And online, it's so easy, too, because what I love here is you go right in, and right away, we got Ashley, the site operator. She is there. She's very pretty. She's happy to provide any kind of live assistance. So if you got any kind of questions about what BMW you want or any of the kind of deals that's going on, they're right there. You also get that Club Bremen deal with all those great VIP events. That's one of the reasons. The world-class experience online and in person, you only get at Bremen BMW.
Stop by O'Reilly Auto Parts and pick up 5 quarts of O'Reilly Full Synthetic Motor Oil and a MicroGuard filter for $19.99. Extend the life of your vehicle and save money with 5 quarts of O'Reilly Full Synthetic Motor Oil and a MicroGuard filter for $19.99. O'Reilly Auto Parts. Better prices every day. Limits apply. See store for details.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Hi, welcome to this Subway ad for the Signature Wraps collection. How would you like it?
I'll take a rallying cry, please.
Coming right up.
Crusaders of flavor, ahead lies the Signature Wraps collection. The bold and meaty trio of buffalo chicken, turkey Italiano, and Chipotle Southwest steak and cheese. Let not your taste buds be intimidated. For tonight, their sauce will be on your napkins. Go forth to Subway and make it what you want. Limited time at participating shops.
It's time to cut the stress out of business travel.
Welcome to Brightline.
With Brightline's reliable express train service connecting Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and West Palm Beach, you'll save time And with onboard Wi-Fi, premium amenities, and comfortable seats, you can enjoy every minute of your trip. Get ahead before you arrive, double productivity, and get there on time, every time with Brightline.
We will be arriving in just a few minutes.
Visit gobrightline.com/business to learn more about our business packs.
Hey, you're going to find out one day, after the age of 25, every single year it gets a little bit more difficult to maintain the energy and do what you once did. The reason is because of hormones. After the age of 25, you start losing those hormones, and you can definitely notice not just the way you feel, but the way you look as well. For guys, after the age of 25, every single year, you're going to lose 1 pound of lean muscle and replace it with 1 pound of fat. Now, by the time you're 35 or 40, that's 10 to 15 pounds. That's a big difference on your looks, on your body, and with the lack of hormones, too. You're going to notice the lack of energy. But luckily, there's something you can do about it. There's hormone replacement therapy with Wellington Anti-Aging. You can get the hormones back. You're going to notice a boost of energy. Your libido is going to go through the roof, which is absolutely fantastic. You're also going to notice it's going to be easier to get gains in the gym. And you'll maintain that lean muscle mass, eating away the fat for a better looking physique and just overall more confidence. It's a better sense of well-being, and that's why so many insurances just pick up the costs for you. Want to look into it? All you got to do is go online, WellingtonAntiAging.com. That's WellingtonAntiAging.com.
We've made it easier than ever to listen to this radio station. Hear us anywhere, anytime on the free iHeartRadio app. The music, your favorite personalities, and the coolest contests all happen with one app. Listen to your favorite station wherever you want. Download the free iHeartRadio app today and let's start streaming.
Injured? Gordon and Donner, 333-3333.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Brightline.
I'm meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News, tracking a couple of isolated showers for our morning drive on this Tuesday. Throughout the morning hours, a few isolated coastal showers, and then by midday, partly cloudy with scattered showers, a few isolated storms this afternoon. The rain chance 40%, the high 90. On Wednesday, partly cloudy skies, once again a 40% chance of a shower or storm, the high again 90.
Imagine what you could be doing right now if you weren't driving. Tomorrow, try a different route to work and ride Brightline. Book your first ride on Brightline's express train service this summer and save $10. Get out of traffic and get on the train. Visit gobrightline.com for details.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Well, I just wanted to clarify, if you're planning on coming out to Cocktails and Karaoke, this Friday we're going to actually be at Blue Martini in the Town Center Mall in Boca from 5 to 7. Now, maybe you heard something a minute ago that contradicted that, but no, it's going to be Boca coming up this Friday. Don't want you to show up at the wrong joint. 5 o'clock or 7 o'clock. I'm sorry, we're going to get the whole thing going on. Starting at 4 o'clock, half-price drinks and appetizers is going to be going on 4 to 8. We're on stage 7 to 9. So come on out, Cocktails and Karaoke, Blue Martini, Town Center Mall, and Boca. That is going to be happening coming up this Friday.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com. Well, you were out of school and on vacation. We were busy. Here's what the KVJ Show did this summer.
People are going to be traveling on the roads like crazy, different destinations. Gas prices, something that even though they've been low here recently, you always want to kind of like factor it in to see how much you're going to be spending at the pump. And luckily, Jaybird's Ann is here today with the segment idea and some advice on saving money at the pump. Here's the message she left for her nephew, Jaybird.
Hey, Jason. This is Annie. Excuse me. I got a little cough.
Oh, jeez.
I'm tickling my throat. Sorry about that.
Oh, okay. Well, that's rough.
That's how the voicemail starts.
We might need to get that looked at.
Yeah, that's
Is she
rough,
okay?
That's the opening line for the voicemail. I get this. I'm like, what the hell's going on over there?
Gurgling.
Clear it all up.
But I go, listen, I got a great idea for you guys to put on the show.
Okay.
You know, because I was talking to this guy, and he gave me a great idea, and it works because I did try it. If you fill up with your gas in the morning, you will not, you'll save on gas. You'll save money, and it's a great idea, and it actually works, believe it or not. And I know if Kevin gets, you tell him, he's not going to like it. He's going to make fun of it, because Mr. Smarty Pants knows it all.
Yeah, right.
Prima Donna doesn't believe anybody but himself.
Yeah.
prima donna, and he doesn't believe anybody but himself.
It's a great idea, but it's not going to be presented that way.
And you won't give her credit.
No.
Yeah, no, of course I won't.
She's saving us dollars, and Ralston over there making fun of it.
Yeah, just stealing the ideas.
You're kind of
When you tell him, don't let him bullshit you.
Okay.
Don't let him say it's not a good idea because it really is.
Okay. All right. So no matter what I say from this point forward, do not listen to me. She is right. She knows that she's tried it.
Mock not.
And if Kevin doesn't like that thing, that's his problem.
Yeah.
But give it a try. Okay, love you.
Oh, boy. You really got to get that cough looked at there. That's great.
So, is that tip real? Filling up in the morning.
I think I've heard that before. I heard it and forgot it, and now I'm rehearing it, and I kind of just fill up whenever I can. It's a mad dash, and I'm usually below the E.
Did Aunt Ann drop some knowledge, though? If you fill up in the morning, are you saving money on gas? How would that even work?
It's something about heat and expansion in your tank, and beyond that, I'm not good with science, but I've heard that before.
I actually looked it up just to kind of like get some definitive news on this to find out if this is really good advice or not. Now, Aunt Ann did say, don't listen to me, no matter what I have to say from this point forward. It is a highly debated fact as to whether or not it works. Now, regulators maintain that gasoline expands or contracts about 1% for every 15-degree change in the fuel's temperature.
Okay.
The U.S. oil companies and distributors account for temperature when they sell to each other. They'll be like, okay, this is supposed to be set at for instance, like 60%, 60 degrees actually seems to be the standard, where they say we need to have our gas sold at 60 degrees so that will account for the expansion and everything else that goes on here. The volume is still calculated as if it were 60 degrees, but a lot of times our pumps, especially in America, doesn't account for temperature. Some pumps in other countries do. They don't here. However, after extensive research, it appears that the idea of buying gasoline in the morning for cheaper fuel is really just kind of an illusion. And somebody who actually did this and they put it through the scientific test, they said at best, over the course of a year, you could save as much as $31, but that would be the absolute best you could get by always and constantly fueling up in the morning. So there might be a little something to it. In a best case scenario, it may not work at all, but the best case, you would save $31 in a year. So
there's still a tone. There's a smug tone about his research, isn't there?
Are you calling Ann a liar?
Yeah, she called it.
I'm giving her the credit to say that it is still disputed. It has gone around in a lot of emails. There was the one, it was attached to the one, remember when the gas prices were real high, saying don't buy from these like 4 companies? And it was talking about never buy when you see a gas truck at the pumps because it's kicking up sludge, and that sludge will get into your tanks and mess with your... So there are like 4 different things that it gave you as advice on how to save on gas, and temperature and filling up in the morning was one of those things. And so since then, they've done a lot of research on it, and that's what they came up with.
Mr. Know-It-All over there.
Well, I know because I just looked it up online, and that's what they're saying.
So a percentage of Ann being right, what would you give her?
I'd say it's a 50-50.
Oh, that's failing.
No, it's not. I mean, there's some merit to it, but it's not a slam dunk like, oh, you're going to be saving untold riches through the course of a year. Best case scenario, $31 at the pump. And for a lot of people, like going, oh yeah, hey, that's great. I'll totally like change my routine in life for $31.
I mean, at least Ann is out there doing the work, trying to save the people money. Kevin's just sitting up in there doing nothing.
I mean,
I'm Team Ann.
I'm Team Ann too. I mean, Ann actually, you're right. She said it worked. She did it. It saved her money. She's got the proof. In her eyes, it's 100%.
I don't see Kevin doing the work. Ann's out there at the pump. Where are you at, Ralston?
Yeah, she's apparently, people are just volunteering all this great information. I would say, and a lot of people were jumping on this too and saying, if you really legitimately want to save more money, go with the Gas Buddy app. That seems to be more of a true money saver, telling you which gas stations to go to for larger discounts. That in the course of a year, you're going to save a heck of a lot more than just $31 by using that app. So that would be a better tip if you want to give somebody one.
There is a big disparaging gap between what some pumps charge and what other pumps charge.
Yeah.
Sometimes I notice it's neighborhoods too. Like if you're in like a fancier neighborhood, all of a sudden the gas is over $3. But then when I come here to work, not a fancy neighborhood, the gas is like $2.74.
Yeah, I will make sure I go back, tell Aunt Ann that Kevin said that the gas app is way better. You're going to save more money on the gas app. That's the way to do it.
What is it, gassmuggy.com?
Yeah, I believe it is, Virginia.
There's Gas Smuggy and there's Gas Buddy. There's two.
Gas Smuggy, yeah.
And somebody else just texted and said, well, couldn't you just fill up at night? The sun's down, so is the heat. It's pretty much the same temperature at night and in the morning.
I don't know about that. Ann said in the morning, I'm Team Ann.
Look at that. Ralston still plucking out.
Team Kiss butt.
Getting the comments from all the haters, all the naysayers. We see you, Ralston.
Catch up on what you missed. Hear and see the top 10 things the KVJ Show did this summer at kvjshow.com.
Help me.
While you were out of school and on vacation, we were busy. Here's what the KVJ Show did this summer.
Well, this week, we were trying to give you some great gas tips. So Ann had a nice little tip for you, and somebody had told her in a store that the best way to save money on gas is to fuel up in the morning when the temperatures are cooler, because that affects how much gas you're going to get. You get more bang for your buck.
Cool gas
Yeah.
equals more gas.
That's apparently it. So, I looked it up a little bit and, had some comments on it. And, there's some debate about that, that yes, it might. And somebody even tried the experiment and they got $31 savings for the entire year doing that and said, yeah, kind of.
But there's a tone with Kevin's talking about all this.
Kevin's not too impressed with $31 over the course of a year.
It was the one comment he said about 50%. You said something about Ann was only 50% right. That really struck her.
Well, it's half the people agree with it and half the people disagree with it when I, did a little bit of research on it.
So there's this guy named Frank that she met in the store, and he told her all of this stuff.
He sounds credible.
For whatever reason, she loves this guy.
I'm definitely on Frank's side, not Kevin's.
Yeah.
Frank, who she saw in Publix.
Frank, huh? And his friend Beans. So apparently yesterday, Ann came over to your place to do a little bit of laundry. Your dad was there chilling as well, and somehow my name came up, I guess.
Yes, somehow.
In the course of discussion. And kind of like being a fly on the wall, here's exactly what was said about me.
Kevin, he's Mr. Know-It-All. He thinks he knows everything, and he's got everything under control. And he was kind of laughing. He was kind of, his little sneaky laugh that he has when he's talking.
It's very sneaky.
Yeah, and he's very sneaky when he's talking. He thinks he's Mr. Fix-It. When did Kevin stop being a motorhead?
What do you mean?
Like he knows it all. His head is so big now. He thinks he knows it all. Cars, gas, baseball.
Cars, gas.
Baseball. When do you start?
Well, he does have a sports show.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
What's next? A car show?
Yeah.
Cars, baseball, gas.
I was out at Bear Jackson this year.
Yeah?
Uh-huh.
I don't know if I'd listen to your gas show, but I would definitely listen to your car show.
Cars.
He knows from Shinola.
Okay.
I heard that segment, but it seemed like he was kind of defending Ann a little bit.
Oh, Randy, you don't know nothing. Do you have in your ears?
Oh, she comes hard.
So she disagrees with your dad that I was kind of defending Ann and that, saying, yeah, I think there's some truth to it.
She does not like Randy defending Kevin at all.
Boy.
I don't think so. I think Kevin does a great job. And
Yeah, it's a matter of opinion.
I like his sports show, too.
I wouldn't even watch the friggin' sports show.
Oh, it's a
I watch the real ones, not the fake-o. Kevin's sports show is probably just as fake as his hair.
Burn!
Burn, baby, burn!
What you got? Balls in your court. What you got?
Oh, she's not even done yet. Yeah, you don't do the final score yet. Ann's got more.
Yeah, well, there's things you hear on there you don't hear on the major shows. I mean, it's like local stuff, too. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
What are you, Randy? Are you Kevin's lawyer all of a sudden?
No, I'm just a fan like I am of the show.
Yeah, well, you're not very.
I like his hair,
Oh, boy.
Well, you don't have much either.
Oh, jeez. Baldies stick together.
So what I think is going on here is my dad's in the room, but she doesn't see my dad. She just sees Kevin. That's what she sees.
When she looks at him, she just sees my face.
Yes.
My smug face looking back at her. Yeah, she's getting angry here.
Virginia's an enabler for Kevin's smugginess.
Oh.
He goes right through me.
You enable her, you.
I go right through her, huh? Okay.
Catch up on what you missed. Hear and see the top 10 things the KVJ Show did this summer at kvjshow.com. Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in your Dirt of the Day, shade and comments from the VMA Awards. Who's going after whom? Coming up in your Dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF. From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777. 800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher Automotive. The Labor Day summer sell down is going on now in North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAuto.com. Come join the family. So that's being reported after a new crash on 95 northbound. It's before Woolbright Road. You can expect some delays in that area. We also have a Surface Street accident that we're still dealing with from earlier this morning. It's on 45th Street at Greenwood Avenue. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits, 9 WRMF.
Air conditioner not cooling like it should? Call Lindstrom Air for a free air conditioning service call when we make the repair. Like CFC 142-7611.
I love those guys.
Hey, it's Jay Bird. You guys know me. I always have questions about adult things because, well, let's face it, I'm a man-child. Let me tell you about Bank of America. Maybe you're driving around and you ask yourself these type of questions. Am I putting enough into my 401k? Should I lease or buy a car? What's the best way to use my bonus or tax fund? Well, whether you have questions about saving, spending, or anything in between, Bank of America's experienced financial specialists are here for you. Trust me, they've worked with me and they are awesome. Proudly serving West Palm Beach. Schedule an appointment at bankofamerica.com/conversation.
Strax Rejuvenation. Get sexy now.
Hey, it's Tracy St. George, and I'd like to take just a couple minutes out of my normal routine to tell you about an exciting event coming up in my life. For years, I've been the voice of Strax Rejuvenation radio ads. What you probably didn't know is I'm also a devoted patient. I've always done my facial fillers and wrinkle reducers at Strax Wellness. Well, Strax is the only place I trust with my face. Now, while going to Strax, I couldn't help but notice all the people with incredible bodies. For the past few years, I've totally been thinking about doing some liposuction myself. I noticed the doctors' resumes on the walls, and there were at least 10 surgeons with great pedigrees, so I decided to consult with some of the surgeons. Each one was so professional and comprehensive that any reservations I had were completely gone. That's right, I'm going for it. It's Hello Strax, goodbye Muffin Top. So my next step is to work with Strax preoperative department to get ready for my procedure. So while you're following my journey, I recommend that you call Strax at 954-634-3333 or visit straxrejuvenation.com and get your own free consult.
I want to give you a little tip. Life hack, maybe. You know what? If you're wearing glasses or contact lenses and you don't like either, it's time to make a change. A LASIK procedure from Panu Laser is easier and more affordable than you ever might have thought. I would have gotten it done 10 years ago if I'd have known, but I got it done 4 years ago. And it's one of the best things that I've ever done. Better vision, no glasses, no contact lenses. And the cost, amazing. Plus, they got a payment plan with 0 down and 0 interest. And they give you $500 off just because you listen to the KVJ show. The procedure was super easy, too. I went in for my consult. I went in, had the procedure. It took 90 seconds. All in all, 45 minutes of my day, and that was it. And I was back to work the very next day. There's no downtime whatsoever. Now I don't have to worry about wearing glasses when I go to the beach, go to the gym, go to the pool. The contact lenses, I don't have to worry about packing solutions when I go on a trip. I tell you, it's just a lot easier. Forget the hassle. Go with the best solution and get a LASIK procedure with Panu, with locations all over Broward County and now in Palm Beach as well. You can easily find them online too. PanuLaser.com. P-A-N-N-U Laser.com.
Geico presents 2 truths and a lie. 1, there's a Geico agent in your area, right nearby. 2, they could help you save money on more than just car insurance. 3, 8 out of 10 cars have a large spider somewhere inside. Whoa, wait! Hands on the wheel! That one's not true.
Drink run. Here we go. McCafe coffees, shakes, and drinks. Ain't no thing. You the man. Yeah, that's what they're gonna say. Aw, Kevin, thank you so much. We love you. That's right. You the champ. The drink run champ.
Welcome to McDonald's. How can I help you?
Own the drink run, Kevin. Own it. Get any size iced coffee for $1.59 or any size soft drink for $1. Limited time only. Prices and participation may vary. A la carte only. Excludes cold brew coffee.
We love welcoming new neighbors to the community. That's why we are so excited that Publix is now open in Manalapan. There's just so much to discover. Whether it's new and exciting products or those BOGOs every week, I love those all over the store, or the friendly service at the pharmacy, you can get everything you need in just one stop. Whether I'm planning dinner or preparing a big birthday celebration, I know the associates at Publix are always there to help me with a smile. It's not just a grocery store. Publix is a part of my community. And to celebrate becoming a part of that community, they're raffling off one $100 gift card. So stop in and say hello to your new neighbors at the brand new Plaza Del Mar Publix, right there at 262 South Ocean Boulevard in Manalapan. Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
With Norwegian Cruise Line, sailing to Cuba is as easy as
1, 2, 3, 4.
And we do mean cuatro. That's because only Norwegian Cruise Line offers 4-day round-trip cruises from Miami and Orlando with an overnight in Havana. So it's easy to experience Cuba all day.
Buenos dias.
And all night.
Buenas noches.
And with an overnight in Havana, you have time to hang with the locals and immerse yourself in the culture and history without being rushed. And both Norwegian Sky and Norwegian Sun are all-inclusive with free, unlimited open bar.
I'll have another mojito, please.
So come Havana the night away. Book your cruise to Cuba today and choose up to 5 free offers with Norwegian's free at sea all-inclusive offer, plus free unlimited open bar. Visit ncl.com, call your travel professional, or call 1-888-NCL-CRUISE. Norwegian offers OFAC-compliant cruises and shore excursions. Ships registry, Bahamas and USA. Unlimited open bar available on Norwegian Sun, May 2018. Restrictions apply.
Hello, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 4, referral services are not lawyers. These referral services make money by directing your case to a lawyer and a clinic. Often the clinics are owned by related companies. Are they picking the best attorneys or the ones who pay to join? You don't know these people, so why are you putting your case in their hands? Pick a lawyer by reputation and results. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Offices in Palm Beach and throughout Florida.
What can you get at Boomers for less than the price of a single day? Fun done right. With the 2019 season pass as low as $41.99 at boomersparks.com. Get unlimited attractions this year and next. Boomers in Boca Raton.
Interesting factoid for you. Did you know 70% of your immune system is housed in your gut? Heard a lot of stuff. People talking about ways to fix it, but I tell you, if you want to be effective and get your immune system right and your gut right so you can break down the food you eat, get the nutrients into your body like you need to, and you can also help yourself by better mental health, having a better complexion, and even getting rid of toxins, go to Revitalive. I'm talking about 100% vitamin infusion. There's a lot of sketchy ways and claims that people make about fixing their gut, but Revitalive is tried and true. Not only can it do that, but it can also help give you more energy, knock out the stress, boost up your immune system. So many different values with going to Revitalive. Right there on Indiantown Road in Jupiter. And just check them out today at revitalive.com.
If your back-to-school shopping list is testing your budget, the answer is shopping at Office Depot Office Max. From pencils to laptops and everything in between, you'll find low prices all summer long online, on their app, or in-store at the place that's serious about supplies.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Visit them at geico.com or call 1-800-947-AUTO.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Shop thousands of cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans. Priced thousands below retail. 954-222-CARS. Offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, cause you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in a second, you get to hear some of the fun from last night's 35th annual MTV Video Music Awards. Before we get into that, I love this. Drake made a birthday wish come true for a little girl. Now, she's in a hospital in Chicago awaiting a heart transplant, and she recorded a video to the In My Feelings Kiki song challenge. And, you know, of course, like, it's super special because she's in the hospital waiting for a heart transplant. And so the video, of course, has gone viral. Drake saw it, and that made him want to go and be with her. So during his tour stop, when he was in Chicago over the weekend, he visited with her. They talked about all of her favorite things, like Justin Bieber and basketball, and they took pictures together. And so you just love seeing stuff like that. Awesome move on Drake's part. There's a tribute that was done to Madonna at the, to Aretha Franklin by Madonna at the MTV Video Music Awards. Now, a lot of what you're reading about this tribute is like, oh, Madonna made it all about her, but I don't know if I buy that.
I agree with you on that.
I think the tribute was nice and beautiful, and Madonna did not make it about her, and I don't know why people are saying that, but it most definitely was about Aretha, as it should have been. Here, listen to it.
Aretha Louise Franklin changed the course of my life. She led me to where I am today, and I know she influenced so many people in this house tonight, in this room tonight. And I want to thank you, Aretha, for empowering all of us. R-E-S-P-E-C-T.
Oh, she spelled it wrong.
Long live the Queen.
I don't think that was making it all about herself.
I don't think so either.
I've seen seriously 7 articles about Madonna made it all about herself. Where? Because she said she influenced her?
No,
Little
sorry.
witch hunting right there.
I
Like,
agree.
I'm not the biggest Madonna fan, but I don't think that's fair.
I don't think it's fair criticism either.
Well,
so.
they're saying that it took a while for her to ramp into it. When she started off, she started talking about, when I was a girl at 18 years old and I left Detroit with only $30 in my pocket. And they're like, okay, and?
Oh, I didn't have
we
any
didn't
of
get
that.
the front half.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Madonna's annoying.
So it just, kind of, people are going, okay, where is the tribute? It's,
We only got the good part. I mean, the part that we heard sounded
Yeah.
fine and appropriate.
And this tribute is going to happen where? Yeah, here was a little bit of...
The front end?
Yeah.
Girl at 18 years old.
Oh, okay, yeah, hold
That's
on.
you, Kevin. That's not Madonna.
Yeah, that is me. We always have this thing that turns on the audio over here. I have to remember to click pause on it every single day. It's so annoying. Okay, let me see if this thing will fire up. Nah, never mind. It's not going to play anyway. But I did a better job Madonna than Madonna.
Franklin changed the course of my life. I left Detroit when I was 18. $35 in my pocket. My dream was to make it as a professional dancer. After years of struggling and being broke, I decided to go to auditions for musical theater. I heard the pay was better. I had no training.
So people are like,
Okay.
Okay, now
All right,
I get
it now.
I get it.
So people are like going, okay, you had no training, you had $30 in your pocket, you're 18.
Coming from Detroit.
All right.
What does it have to do with Aretha?
Yeah. That's what they were saying.
Now I get it.
Yeah.
Editing really helps that clip a lot.
Big time.
Yeah. And then she spelled respect wrong. Tell her how to do it, Al Sharpton.
Show some RESPICT.
That's right. Come on, Madonna.
Do you think this is weird? Jermaine Jackson, Michael Jackson's brother, is set to marry his girlfriend. All right, so far, not weird. He's 63. She's 23. Whoa.
40 years, huh? Okay.
That's a gap.
So when he was 33, she wasn't even close to being born.
Wow. Okay. Is that weird to you? That's weird to me. I'm sorry. Look at the picture of them. She looks like a child, and he looks like her grandpa.
I mean, you definitely got a major age gap there.
Major. And finally here, a little shade being thrown at the MTV VMAs. We would expect nothing less from the snappy Tiffany Haddish and the very snappy Nicki Minaj. Now, Tiffany is going to start us off. She's trying to give some props to Camila Cabello, and she can't pronounce her name.
Camila Cabello. Camille Cabello is nominated for Y'all know I can't read that good, right? I only speak English, and that's mostly in Ebonics. Look, she's nominated for 5 VMAs tonight. I'm super proud of her. So those of you watching at home, hi, Fifth Harmony.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, Tiffany went there. Oh, God, that just happened. See, you never know what's going to happen at the VMAs.
Shout out to Kevin and Tiff. And Tiff, don't be coming for Fifth Harmony because Normani is that bitch.
What? No, you did not.
I'm just saying.
Oh, I don't know what any of this
no.
I guess we did the research on the back end because we were confused too. Normani is one of the girls in Fifth Harmony, which, are they going by Fourth Harmony now?
No, I think there's still
There's
Fifth
still
Harmony.
5 of them, okay.
Yeah, and they
replaced.
Yeah, they now have a puppet.
Kevin, that's not nice.
That'd actually be pretty awesome.
That would be.
I mean,
That's
honestly,
a great move.
I
Kevin.
mean, nobody else is using a puppet.
They have a Camila Cabello puppet?
Yes.
That's awesome. Yeah, Camila Cabello won big. She not only took home Artist of the Year, she won for Video of the Year for Havana as well. So she seems to be doing fine without Fifth Harmony. And that's what's going on in your dirt. Brought to you by the Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital, Our Kids World Family Fun Fest. So pumped. It's this weekend. We're going to be out there along with your favorite characters and bounce houses and all kinds of fun under the cool AC of the South Florida Fairgrounds. Get your kids' free ticket at adayforkids.com.
Got some celebrities having a birthday today, like Hayden Panettiere. She is 29 years old today. Casey Musgraves. She's a burgeoning pop star, turning 30 today. If you don't know, a good chick to look into. She got a new little tune out called High Horse. Brody Jenner, who started the bra movement decades ago, is 35.
Oh, gosh. He's just one of those guys I just get so annoyed with.
And Kim Cattrall is turning 62.
I just saw an interview with her where she throws major shade at... Stop saying major shade, birds. She's talking trash about Sarah Jessica Parker, and I mean, she lets out the details.
Well, if it's major shade, you can say shade grenade. That's probably where you need to go next.
I gotta stop.
Shade grenade?
Shade grenade, Kevin. That's when I throw so much shade that I just blow your game up.
Well, she was throwing so many shade grenades. Everything was blown up.
Multiple shade grenades?
She was just talking so much trash about SJP and how SJP is a mean girl.
Really?
Yeah.
I think those two just don't like each other, and I think the problem is Kim Cattrall.
It's not.
Because everybody's on SJP's side.
I'm telling you, Kim Cattrall just doesn't want to do Samantha Jones anymore. She does not want to.
Whoa, we got a serious debate here.
Well, tell her to swallow her pride and do Samantha Jones.
Kevin, do me a favor. Please shut off my microphone and Virginia's.
Quite an interesting battle we got here. Well, a little happy birthday to the best dad, James. Love your son, James III, and girlfriend, Rosa. Happy 8th birthday to my favorite little sassy Spitfire, Charlie. Love you so much, from Kim.
Yay.
There's a picture attached right there.
Oh, she is precious.
Yeah. See that on KVJ TV.
Happy birthday, cutie.
Watch us on YouTube right now. Just go to the KVJ Show or go to kvjshow.com. Happy 10th birthday to Dylan. Double digits, yo. Yeah. Mom,
Dylan.
Dad, sisters, Ryan, Bryn. There you go, a little happy birthday there. Jimmy, happy birthday. Huge fan of the show, has been for years. He's 38 today. From Nicole, Nicholas, Noah, Annabelle, baby Chris, Mallory, Mom and Dad, Robert, and Molly the dog.
Jimmy!
Also, Sonny, happy birthday from your beautiful family, Cheryl, Kayla, Zachary.
Sonny!
Noah turning 10 from Mom, Dad, and Big Sis, Cadence. And the kitties, Tang and Chloe.
Noah!
Riken turning 11 from Mommy, Daddy, Shannon, and Velveteen.
It's a cool name, Riken.
Yes.
I like that.
And also Andrew is turning 36, a.k.a. Andy the Alien.
Yeah! Oh, Andy the Alien!
Best brother a sister could ever ask for. Love Karen. So there you go.
Love
Yeah,
that guy.
Good stuff. Yeah, good crew there. Coming up here in a couple minutes, do you ever get any kind of flack because you don't like people's Instagram posts? And should you? It's beating one dude down we're going to talk to coming up next on the KVJ Show.
You and I go home.
It doesn't matter who you're in a relationship with. At some point or another, they're going to do something that's going to upset you. They're going to come off a little annoying. And depending upon where you are in that relationship, you may say, do I want to stay with this person, yes or no? Well, Chas has hit one of those little speed bumps, and It's like, okay, what would you guys do? Would you guys stay in this relationship or not? His girlfriend has a soft spot. He does this thing, and it really upsets her, and they're in a fight now because of it. Chess, what exactly is going on that's got your girlfriend so upset with you?
Yeah, I am in trouble again. It's ridiculous to me, but it all started just because she saw that I liked my sister's Instagram post, but not hers. And
okay, what do they have, like dueling posts? They post at the same time, and
yeah. I mean, often I guess it was just the same day. I mean, that's the ridiculous thing. I mean, but she lost it on me. I mean, completely, just said I was being unsupportive to our relationship when I don't like her pictures. I mean, she takes this stuff so personally. I mean, I'm a busy person, you know. I don't have time. I don't think about stuff like this. I really don't. I mean, and it was my sister too. It's not like it's some girl I'm trying to get that attention from or
now,
whatever.
does she often? So she expects when she posts something up, she expects you to pretty much right away be aware of it and then go put a little heart there for Instagram posts to show your support. And when you don't, she holds you accountable and gets upset. And this isn't like the first time this has happened.
It absolutely isn't. It's the second time she's been pissed at me for not liking her pictures, and it's. I mean, it's ridiculous to me. I'm just not sitting there monitoring your account all day.
Yeah.
I snapped on her this last time. I mean, I really did. I mean, we had a big fight about this time. It was even bigger this time. I snapped. I mean, I said something like I called her a shallow teenager, and she really hated that. I hit a soft spot, obviously. She started crying, told me nobody's ever said something so insulting. And I mean, keep in mind, she's 35 in a month.
Okay.
And
dude,
she's not even talking to me now over this whole Instagram thing. I mean, and I've done everything I can do. I've bought her flowers. I've said sorry. Just trying to get.
Yeah.
This is the easiest call we've ever had. One word: run.
Yeah.
Run so fast that you leave a trail.
Well, that's just it. I mean, yes, you leave a trail.
Does that make sense?
Are you leaking?
No, I'm just saying, run so fast that you leave a trail, like the Flash.
Of flames?
Yes, a trail of flames.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I meant.
Let's pretend like he didn't say it.
Let's just move on. It totally makes sense. Oh, get out of here.
Yeah, well, I think with anybody who's in a relationship, if you see yourself in petty fights, life is going to be bringing you legitimate reasons for disagreement. So when you're fighting over small things and it's a problem, when you get to the big stuff, it's going to be a nightmare and your relationship isn't going to last. So, yeah, something like this, to me, it's an easy breakup.
Don't keep score on social media.
No.
What are you doing? Why would you be going on there to see who liked your picture and who didn't? That, to me, right there shows you're super petty. You're super needy. Why would you put yourself in competition with me and my sister? Like, ugh, girl, get a grip.
Am I out of line to say he needs to run? I think he needs to run,
This
man.
is definitely a red flag.
Yeah.
And I would
It's a breakup.
you gotta put her on high alert though, that look, this kind of behavior is not gonna be tolerated. And if this is the way that you're gonna act, I don't wanna be with a girl like this.
He's right. He's dating a teenager.
A teenager, you are.
At 35, you shouldn't be acting this way.
No.
I'm just kind of curious if other people are getting upset. Like, is anyone else in a relationship and you've gotten in trouble because you haven't liked somebody's post?
That's awful.
Is this unique to Chaz or someone else going through this?
So stupid.
Yeah, I'm just kind of curious how many people have the same problem Chaz does. 899 WRMF. You can call or text us here, 877-979-9763 at the KVJ Show. Yeah, everybody's saying first getaway, ridiculous. And luckily, it doesn't sound like a lot of people are getting hassled about putting likes up on somebody's Instagram. And if you got somebody that's comparing me going, you liked her post, you didn't like my post, you'd be like,
And they're approaching their mid-30s.
Yes.
Run, Forrest,
Right.
run.
Yeah. You got somebody that's insecure, and they got a lot of things they got to work on. Shanna's on here from Jupiter, 877-979-WRMF. You say your ex did this exact same thing here, Shan?
My ex did the exact same thing. She always yelled at me if I didn't like her family stuff on Facebook and Instagram and everything. And long story short, about like 3 months ago, we broke up. She stabbed me 7 times. She ended up getting arrested, going to jail. And I think there is a restraining order on us. I didn't do it personally, but yeah, if I was him, I would run.
Yeah.
Did you say she stabbed me 7 times?
I believe so, yes.
Sir, I did not see that coming. That is an M. Night Shyamalan twist ending right there.
That's the part of the story I don't brush over. Like, I pause for effect. I'd be like,
Right.
y'all, she stabbed me 7 times.
So are we starting to link a correlation? If you've got a girl that gets mad at you for not liking her Instagram post, there's a potential she could stab you 7 times.
Run.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's possible. It's possible. She's a little maybe crazy at her head, but
wow.
Can I ask you a question, sir? Do you struggle with relationship and trust issues now after that?
Yeah, definitely, for sure. I haven't really been talking to any women lately. I just been trying to improve my life. That's it. So,
Sir, if I ever see you out, let me buy you a drink.
Jeez.
you know, I've been wanting to go to one of you guys' events. I've been listening to you guys since elementary school. I'm 28 now, so.
Oh, wow.
Still with us. Good heavens. How did you patch up from the 7 stabbings?
I mean, it wasn't like she had thank God she didn't have like a cooking knife. It was car keys that she put in her knuckles and stuff, and she definitely drew blood and stuff that was noticeable for the cops to see. I told them I didn't want anything to happen to her. I didn't want her to go to jail. I just wanted her in my life, but she ended up getting arrested for it.
Did it go down like this? You didn't like my Instagram post, and then she went after you?
Stab, stab, stab.
I mean, Jaybird, it wasn't because of the Instagram photos, but I mean, she actually went through my phone to see my ex text me a couple times. And she thought I
And now she's got a phone scrambler because she don't want you telling the story on the radio.
Yeah, no, she's breaking through, man.
She's that good. Look out.
Hey.
Just a symptom of a crazy girl. All right, Chan, we'll hopefully see you out soon, okay, bud?
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, man, his phone messed up at like the most important part of the story.
Why do you think that happened, Virginia?
She's scrambling it.
A little too convenient, isn't it?
That was no accident.
She's stabbing his phone connection.
Wow, that's crazy. Somebody texted in and said, yeah, my mom gets upset with me if I only like her post and don't comment on it. So I stopped commenting on most posts because I didn't want to hear it. She's 70.
The pressure. I mean, talk about pressure. You have to like everything and comment on everything.
Oh, yeah. Somebody said I dated a guy that I was friends with for 18 years. He was 48 and he was angry because I didn't like things right away. He'd be going, you didn't like it?
It's a real thing, Kev. People are getting stabbed.
He would call me at work and ask why I didn't like the post he made.
Yep, stab him.
Oh, my God.
So, I mean, you're calling because of that?
Jeez. Wow, that's just some crazy stuff. Okay, so there are some people that are out there that do this. It got the whole thing, but I think we're all starting to find out that pretty much anybody who makes that demand is kind of crazy.
Well, it's on you. If you're putting social media posts up and not enough people are liking them, you're not putting enough creativity and work into it.
Let's get some better content.
Thank you.
Let's look at within.
Look within. If you're not getting the likes you need and you desire, it's on you.
My favorite is when somebody does major Facebook phishing. They're expecting so much feedback, and you check the timestamp. They put it up there. No one has liked it for 18 hours.
Because you've made people uncomfortable.
You have made if you are ranting and people aren't commenting, you have made people uncomfortable.
The only people that like ranty Facebook posts are other crazy people.
But how do you not know that, though? How do you put up a rant or a post and see no activity and then...
I think crazy people are just not self-aware. I don't think that connects, and I think that's the reason why. It's just most people who are normal, they got that self-awareness. If you're a little crazy, there's some kind of thing blocking that kind of rationale from seeping into your brain.
It's a filter.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's times where it can almost be borderline sad when someone's clearly looking to engage with people and they get nothing.
Somebody else texted in and said, my wife unfollows me if I don't like her posts or make posts about her.
Unfollow?
That's your wife. You're locked in by law. You have to deal with that.
Wow.
It's terrible.
Aaron's on here from Pahokee, 877-979-WRMF. Somebody getting all mad because stuff on social media. What happened, Aaron?
No, this was years ago, but I had heard from everybody else about my birthday, and my boyfriend was the last person to tell me a happy birthday that day because one of his friends had asked me what was wrong. So, like, for that, I kind of understand, but for what she's doing, no. Like, that's not okay.
Okay. So, if
Forgetting your birthday is a different story, I think.
Okay, so you need to jump on it pretty quickly. If you're in a relationship with somebody, you better get that, you wanted the social media happy birthday, Aaron? Is that what it was? Or you just didn't care?
No, the social media thing doesn't really matter to me. It's just the fact that, like, we were friends on social media, and obviously they tell you when people's birthdays are. So when I didn't hear a happy birthday from him or, like, that he just remembered and gave me a call, that I wasn't okay with that.
So he never acknowledged your birthday, period, until he saw it on social media, and then he called you.
No, a friend of his had to ask me what was wrong because I was just kind of not talking to him.
And he didn't know. He was getting the silent treatment, so the friend had to step in and say, why are you giving him the silent treatment? You're like going, because he didn't wish me happy birthday.
He didn't wish you at all happy birthday or just on social media?
No, at all.
Okay. All right, that's different.
Okay. All right, I got you. So it wasn't about being on social media. It was just he didn't wish you happy birthday. I got you. I think.
It's very dramatic.
Social media.
Not a lot of payoff there.
Social media really is.
Social media.
It is the insult playground for adults. I mean, they're not the kids. I mean, but kids are kids. They should know better. Or they should know better. They're adults. What are you doing?
Good Lord. All right, coming up here, very excited about this. Jaybird has got an update, a new chapter with his stalker. This is very exciting stuff.
Are we up to like chapter 4?
Chapter 3.
3, okay.
And again, I'm reluctant to bring this up, but that's.
I think it's just so good. You got to.
Yeah, I mean, now we're in it. If you don't tell us and we find out stuff has been going on, you're in trouble.
Yeah, the worst thing that happens is you get stabbed with keys.
That guy's fine. He got stabbed 7 times. Look at him. He's calling a radio station. He sounds great.
I'd rather get stabbed with a knife than keys. Keys is dull.
And very happy to announce it coming up here in just a few. We got some great tickets for you. This Kids World Family Fun Fest is going to be coming up this weekend at South Florida Fairgrounds Expo Center. Saturday and Sunday. We're going to be out there on Sunday. Got a 4-pack of tickets for you that includes 2 adult tickets, 2 kids tickets, and 2 ride-all-day wristbands.
Ooh.
A fun way to give them away, too. Second round of producer Denny's Animal Game.
Okay.
Yeah, he's done some impressions of animals here, and you've got to guess what it is. If you can, then we'll hook you up with 4-pack of tickets.
I love it.
So if you want to play along to producer Denny's Animal Game, you just need to dial us up, 877-979-WRMF. Coming up next.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher Automotive. The Labor Day summer sell down is going on now in North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAuto.com. Come join the family. An earlier accident on 95 northbound is now in the clearing stages, but you may still see some residual delays in the area. I-95 northbound before Woolbright Road. We also have a pair of surface street accidents to keep an eye out for. Beeline Highway at North Lake Boulevard. You'll find the first one. The second one on 45th Street. That one is at North Military Trail. In Broward County, we have an accident I-95 southbound. It's at Hillsborough Boulevard, delays building in that area, plus a crash on the 75 southbound, that one at Miramar Parkway, and delays fairly heavy in that area as well. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits, 979 WRMF.
Air conditioner not cooling like it should? Call Lindstrom Air for a free air conditioning service call when we make the repair. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
You know, for me and my quick weight loss story, I was so upset because I had all these clothes in my closet that I couldn't wear anymore. And you know the struggle, ladies. You don't want to go to the store and buy a bunch of fat clothes because that's just depressing. But now you don't fit in your clothes at home in your closet. So for me, what I did is I took myself to Quick Weight Loss and I lost the weight. I had them around me, guiding me and coaching me. And now I'm back in my smaller size clothes and I feel better and I look better. And I'm really happy that I did this finally. I don't know what took me so long. Lose up to 10 pounds your first week right now with the unbeatable Quick Weight Loss results. They're guaranteed. Lose up to 30 pounds in 30 days, just $30, all services included. Now, kids join free. Supplements are sold separately. For your free consultation, just go online or call them. Tell them Virginia sent you in. QuickWeightLoss.net or call 855-777-THIN. That's 855-777-8446. 855-777-8446.
You know that awesome feeling when you finally find that one place to go that will give you a top quality product at a great price and then stand behind what they sell you?
That's exactly what Window World does.
Top quality, energy efficient windows at a great price that keeps more of your money in your bank account. And Window World has the absolute best guarantee in the window replacement business. That's why Window World has been the #1 window replacement company in the USA for years.
In fact, Window World has sold over 1 million windows each year for the past 8 years. That's a lot of satisfied customers, and you can be one too.
Save money on installing new energy-efficient windows, save on your energy bills, and if anything goes wrong with your new Window World windows ever, Window World will be there to make it right. You just can't lose.
Call Window World today at 561-684-2040. That's 561-684-2040. Or go online at windowworldwestpalmbeach.com and schedule your free quote.
Window World, simply the best for less.
Well, I was talking to somebody the other day who's trying to find a new house, and she said, I have gone through 2 realtors already because they both just didn't listen to what I wanted. I was telling one I wanted to live here, and they were taking me to a completely different part of the county. So, you know what? You got to check out Chris Allen. Chris Allen Realty. It's all established based on giving people a different taste of the realty market. Because he saw a lot of shady stuff going on, he wanted to jump into it and say, look, this is how it's done right. A smaller boutique agency, so you get to really know Chris. And you get that comfort and trust that you just don't get with a lot of the bigger real estate agencies. Plus, he also offers all the convenience of a lender, broker, and builder under one roof. And he's got homes that are built and ready to sell and inventory to pre-sell that's off-market in West Palm, Wellington, Loxahatchee, Singer Island, and all throughout Palm Beach County. So if you want somebody you can trust and somebody's going to do the job right the first time with the convenience of Chris Allen Realty, why would you go anywhere else? ChrisAllenRealEstate.com online. It's Chris, ALLEN, realestate.com, or call the 561 number, 507-5448.
One of the many perks of living in South Florida is enjoying weather people dream of vacationing in all year round. That's why our True Laser specialists at Body Details want to help you make every day feel like paradise by offering up to 70% off laser hair removal, tattoo removal, and skin rejuvenation all month long. Visit bodydetails.com. That's bodydetails.com to schedule a free consultation and get up to 70% off today.
Roar and Pour at Palm Beach Zoo is this Saturday evening with Creedence Clearwater Revival tribute Green River and a Copper Point Brewing tap takeover. Learn more at palmbeachzoo.org. Sponsored in part by the Board of County Commissioners, the Tourist Development Council, and the Cultural Council of Palm Beach County.
My girlfriend called me over the weekend. She was looking to trade in and trade up. And so, of course, I sent her to Brayman Honda. She's got an older Pilot, and she's ready for a new one. And this is a great time to get to Brayman Honda because it's the Summer Spectacular clearance event going on now. They'll put you in a brand new Honda and save you thousands. You may end up paying less or the same as your old car payment. It really is amazing when you go into Brayman Honda, trade in and trade up and get yourself a great deal. New Hondas from just $139 a month, or drive with 0 down or low 1.9% APR financing. You pick. Carlos Gonzalez is running the show over there. He and his team just want to put you in a great car at a great price. So get to Brayman Honda, 5200 Lake Worth Road in Green Acres, online at BraymanHondaPB.com. This deal for $139 a month is a 2018 Civic LX sedan. It's a lease for 36 months, just $24.99 down, no security deposit. You just do the first payment, the tax, the tag, and have your credit approved, and you're driving off paying $139 a month. Go in there today at Brayman Honda.
Do you need legal help? Call Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Taco Bell.
I'm meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News. Nice start to our Tuesday, tracking just an isolated coastal shower, otherwise mostly sunny through the morning hours. Picking up an isolated coastal shower at midday and a high temperature of 90 and 1 or 2 inland afternoon storms. The rain chance 30%. On Wednesday, sunny to partly cloudy, a 30% chance for coastal shower, 1 or 2 inland afternoon storms.
Have you seen nacho fries and web of fries too? It's the return all of Hollywood is talking about. Action, adventure, bold Mexican spices, and warm nacho cheese sauce. Taco Bell's nacho fries are a limited time sequel that won't leave you feeling salty.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Coming up on Saturday, we're going to be doing our Bamboozle event with our charity Little Smiles that is on Clematis Street in downtown West Palm. A fun team event scavenger hunt. Kids are welcome. Costumes are welcome. Got the theme heroes and villains going on this year as well.
Yeah, I've been talking to some people about their costumes, lots of superheroes, lots of bad guys and groups of bad guys, movies, TV, whatever you want to do, heroes and villains. It's going to be fun running up and down Clematis, getting all the clues. And then, of course, it's a competition with an after party. So come and join us this weekend. It's going to be on Saturday, up and down Clematis. It's Bamboozle to benefit Little Smiles. All the details at kvjshow.com.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
All right, time once again. Play a round of Producer Denny's Animal Sounds. Now, here's what we've got. You've got to be able to tell the difference. Is this a real animal, or is it Producer Denny's doing the impression himself of the animal?
He's been practicing trying to get better because he felt like the last time we did this game was a little too easy.
Oh, really? Okay. So he's really been working hard on his animal impressions?
Absolutely.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, I know before he did some classics.
I was actually help coaching him.
Oh, you did? So you've been working with him?
I have. So you're going to see an improved Denny's with his animal sounds.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, that's some impressive stuff. Yeah. One, like, for instance, that really tripped people up the last time is Denny's doing a horse sound effect. I mean, a lot of people had no idea.
So I'm still trying to figure out how to make that my ringtone.
Pretty amazing stuff here. Okay, so you've got just one guess here. If you guess correctly, going to be hooking you up with nice 4-pack of tickets, 2 adult tickets, 2 kid tickets to go out this weekend to the Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital Kids World Family Fun Fest.
And this is cutting edge radio stuff. There's not another show in the country doing this kind of material.
No,
For
you're
good
right.
reason.
Yeah.
This is really bottom of the barrel crap.
Lori's on here from Palm Beach Gardens. Hello, Lori.
Hi.
All right, welcome to the very challenging Producer Denny's Animal Sounds. Okay, we're going to play an animal sound here, and you've got to tell us, is this a real sound or is it Producer Denny's? If you guess correctly, we'll give you tickets, okay?
Okay.
Okay, here we go. This is the first animal sound effect.
This is the easiest game ever.
Okay. Well, I don't know. Well, that's very challenging.
I think you got this one.
That's an easy game.
Lori, do you think you need another listen, or do you feel like you've got this one?
It's really tough,
Yeah.
but it's very tough. I'm going to go with it's Denny.
Wait. Wait, play it again.
Okay.
Can she hear it?
Did you hear that okay, Lori?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, can I make a guess? Are you stoned?
That's a different game. That's not this game. That is a different game than this one. Denny's, was that you doing that sound effect?
I have been practicing, but that was not me.
That was not you. Oh my goodness.
All right.
Well,
we'll do better this next time.
What a shocker.
I'm legit shocked.
What a shocker.
Denny's okay.
Yeah, see it.
You got people confused here. They really they must have heard the horse and been like, wow, that sounds so authentic.
Yeah. Well, like I said, Bird's been coaching me. I think I'm getting better.
Okay, well, let's try Joe here from Royal Palm. You faked one. How many more can you fake out here? Joe, welcome to Producer Denny's Animal Sounds. Are you ready to try this out here?
Absolutely.
Okay. All right, here we go. This is your second sound effect here. Your second sound effect. Is this the real animal or is this Producer Denny's? Okay, I believe that is an eagle. That is an eagle. The big question, is this a real eagle or is this Producer Denny's that is making this sound of the... Wow, okay.
That eagle sounded a little high. I'm going to go with Dennis.
Oh, that eagle was real high.
It's the only way this eagle flies.
Very nice.
I like what he did, though. Did you notice he added some background?
Make it a little tougher.
I like it, Denny.
Look at
Get
you.
in there, yeah.
A little trick.
Well played, Dennis.
Yeah.
Oh, by doing that, you just took this bit from a D to a C.
Yeah. Congratulations, Joe. We're going to hook you up with a 4-pack of tickets to join us this weekend, okay?
Awesome, yeah. It's my son's 5th birthday on Tuesday, so he's going to love it.
Amazing.
This is perfect.
Denny's is actually going to be having an Animal Sounds booth out there at the Kids World.
Quit lying. That has to happen. That needs to be real. For at least 15 minutes, we got to have him at a booth for Animal Sounds.
We're going to be doing the reading station, and we're going to do an animal book, and Denny's will provide all the animal sound effects.
I'll be at the pet station.
Oh, best idea in 018.
Over the pet station, yeah.
This isn't over yet, is it?
No.
Okay.
No, despite all the text messages, we're going to continue on here.
Despite everybody else.
Despite our gut telling us to stop and never do it
Despite
again.
everyone begging for this to end, no, this is going to continue on, my friends.
No way.
I don't know how the First Lady missed it.
I don't either. I think she was stoned.
All right, Keith is on here from Stewart. Hello, Keith.
Hello, good morning, guys.
Good morning. Okay. All right, next round here. Producer Denny's Animal Sounds. Is this the real owl or is this Producer Denny's? What do you think here, Keith?
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Oh, that's an owl.
I mean, that thing sounds like it's in nature.
It does. That sounds
Yeah.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
I mean, that's
Do I hear a river in the background?
Yeah, it is.
It's a brook. It's a babbling brook.
okay, what is it?
Ooh, ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, okay, so you're saying that's definitely Denny's. Is that you, Denny's?
That is me.
Oh, wow. I can't believe it.
Nailed it.
Guys, that's just amazing there. All right, well, congratulations, Keith. You also are going to get a 4-pack of tickets to join us coming up this weekend, okay, my friend?
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Okay, there you go.
I love how we're blowing all of our tickets on that bit.
Now you got to get rid of them. There you go. All right, fantastic work there, Producer Denny's.
Well, thank you.
Well, if you've been following the saga that is going on with Jaybird and his stalker, some people are saying, oh my gosh, what is the latest and what exactly has happened to this point? Because we're on Chapter 3. I know some people missed Chapter 1 and 2, so we'll get a full recount of exactly what is going on, who is his stalker, what's Chapter 1, 2, and more importantly, what's going on with Chapter 3 in the saga. We'll find out coming up next.
You know just what to say.
Well, this would be Chapter 3 of Jaybird's Stalker Saga that's been going on here. If you missed Chapter 1, one night Jaybird's chilling on a weeknight at his place when he gets a knock on his door. Somebody is there at the door saying, Jaybird, I am taking you out and I'm not taking no for an answer.
Now, this is somebody that had asked me out at a Cocktails and Karaoke. I had never met this girl before.
Mhm.
She was at Cocktails and Karaoke a month or two back.
Right.
And asked me to go do something, and I declined. And she kept hitting me up and kept hitting me up, and I said no. And then I just started to ignore her. And then that's when she showed up at my door, knocking.
Okay.
I'm not taking no for an answer.
Then Chapter 2 happened over the weekend when you had an event, and you say that you saw her there.
She was in the parking lot at my event. She never came in the event. She was just in the parking lot from a great distance, just kind of looking at me.
Saturday morning.
Saturday morning. She was there she was there a while because when I went out to make a phone call, I had noticed her, and then I had gotten an Uber car, and she was still there.
Wow, okay.
In the parking lot.
Okay.
She'd be out of her car, then she'd be in her car.
I mean, she's standing by her word. She's really not taking no for an answer. She's a woman of her word.
Yeah, it's true. She's not a liar, Virginia. She is not taking no for an answer. Now, was this just a wild coincidence in Chapter 3 of the Stalker Saga? Jaybird is out yesterday in public, and guess who shows up again?
Okay, so I was at Walmart, and I was there for about 20 minutes. I was doing some shopping. And
Were you by the coleslaw?
No, why?
Because remember you said, I'm looking at coleslaw, and I'm looking over my shoulder.
Well,
I can't even look at coleslaw.
I am looking over
Coleslaw.
I am looking over my shoulder.
Coleslaw.
It's coleslaw. I said coleslaw. Not today, please.
Not today.
Show some respect.
Yeah, quit acting like a gremlin.
Yeah.
Just be on my side,
He
please.
just can't handle this today, Virginia. This is
Okay.
too much. This is too much.
I'm sorry. I'll turn my gremlin down.
But she was at Walmart as I'm shopping in the distance, doesn't say anything, is just looking at me, and that's really kind of all it was. Her just in there lurking, watching me, so she's technically not doing anything. So a couple things that made me creeped out. Was she waiting for me, and did she follow me to Walmart? That's the first thing that I...
Yes and yes.
Was she, okay, like Kevin said, was this a coincidence? I don't think it was a coincidence. I really don't. I don't think it was a coincidence. I didn't say anything. I went to the self-checkout thingy, and then I left.
Okay.
Not much of an update. An update nonetheless.
Oh, that's an update.
That's an update.
Yeah. Because I thought for sure that she would throw in the towel and say, okay, you know.
No, she's, like you said, she's on hand. I think she, and again, this is the part where I'm reluctant on talking about it. Because some people are like, well, the more you talk about it, the more you're going to fuel her whatever this is. And I thought about that. Am I? And then Virginia comes in with the job. Oh, she don't take no for an answer. I like this girl's spirit. Is that giving her?
In a sense, she's saying, I mean, she's totally validating what I'm doing.
Well,
so.
you're laughing.
I'm making a joke.
We're laughing about it. She's probably like, oh, they love this. I'm gonna keep following Bird and make him horrified.
I'm not
to
gonna lie.
breathe.
I do kind of like it. I mean,
Kevin.
I mean,
that's not helping. It's really not.
I'm just saying. I mean, I'm entertained right now. It's nothing.
But the worst thing is when you have personal drama going on in your life and then you're not able to talk about it.
No, the worst thing is when you get stabbed in the Walmart parking lot.
That would be a terrible way to go because I know nobody at Walmart
Nobody would care.
They wouldn't help me at Walmart because their service is terrible. I'm stabbing in aisle 7.
I'm stabbing.
I'm getting stabbed.
Quit your bitching.
Yeah, people are saying she's probably in the chat room right now. Just if she's following me, she's following every move, is she not?
Probably. I mean, if she followed you to Walmart.
Is there any way it was a coincidence?
No freaking way. I was in there for a good 20 minutes, so she had time to park, she had time to stalk me and follow me, and then she had time to...
There's just no way that just, wow, how weird to see you here.
I don't know, man. You're right. Maybe it's just a coincidence.
No. There's no way.
It's a slim coincidence, yeah.
I mean, yeah, it could be a coincidence. I think it's a slim coincidence. She's just doing the same stuff she was doing in the parking lot, just looking at me. Didn't have even a damn shopping cart. Just walking around Walmart.
It's so brazen, too, because it's almost like she wants you to see her.
She, without a doubt, wants me to see her. She was not hiding. She was in plain sight, but she's at a great distance. So the only way we would have a conversation is if I was to walk over to her and say, leave me alone. Which I've kind of already said that. And she's scared. She's hearing this message. I'm in it, man. I am in it. Every time there's a knock on the door, I tremble.
Well, the question I think is okay, when do you have any kind of like right? Because now you're starting to live like a caged animal, and you're concerned about going out. And at what point is it too premature to go to the police and say, "Hey, look, this person is following me everywhere"?
I feel like every time I'm driving now, everyone behind me's following me that want to murder me.
It's a valid fear.
It's a valid fear. I don't think she's gonna murder. I don't think she's gonna murder me. There's too much. I got it documented. And
every time you watch Dateline, all the friends, all the people that knew the victim were like, wow, we never thought anybody would ever murder him. I mean, yeah, she was a little crazy, but we never thought she would stab him to death.
Yeah.
In the Walmart parking lot.
What's eye-opening is how many people have reached out to me to tell me they've gone through something like this where someone doesn't take no for an answer.
Yeah.
And they get to a point where they're showing up at their job. They're showing up. I mean, that's what's happening. Technically, she did show up on my job.
Well, there's a lot of questions here.
Okay, bring them.
How hot is she?
I don't want to get into any of that.
Okay.
To be quite, because here's the thing: if I say this,
no, you don't want to get into that.
I wasn't going to be mean. I wouldn't do that. She's not she's not unattractive by any means.
The reason you don't want to go out with her has nothing to do with her looks. It's her approach. And that's the reason that, when she first approached you, you were like, whoa, it just felt aggressive and uncomfortable.
And I get why people are, just go out with her. They're not in it. They're not in the situation.
Do you think that she's put a GPS tracking device on your vehicle?
Oh,
or are you taking your vehicle to Walmart?
Yeah, it's also possible.
It is.
Okay.
We gotta sweep your car and see if we have any devices.
I was there because I was in the mood to get that, that Reese's peanut butter cake I like. I like to have that just in case of emergency.
I thought you were doing good.
I am, but if the idea of someone trying to stalk you, the stress starts to mount up.
The stalker made him eat a whole Reese's cake.
Oh my goodness. She's ruining your diet,
The
Jaybird.
stalking has to stop now.
Yes.
I mean, our friend is sitting at home eating a whole cake in fear.
If I get portly again, it's the stalker's fault.
Oh, that's not good.
Okay. Somebody did say, I've seen Jaybird 3 times alone at Walmart, so maybe it's just he's hanging out in the same places all the time.
I go to Walmart a lot. I hit the grocery stores up a lot. But,
Okay.
Kevin, same time, not buying anything, lurking, searching.
And some people believe at this point, with Chapter 3 here in the course of, 5 days?
Yes, I could go to the police now.
Yes.
Do I want to go to the police, Virginia?
I don't think you do.
Kevin, let me ask somebody that's actually got some sense. Do you think I should go to the police? Am I at the police point now? I feel like a dope going to the police.
well,
You feel like half a man.
This girl's following me around. I had to eat cake because I was scared.
Well, the thing that's kind of tougher about this is, unlike other people, you're in the public eye. She was arguably at one of your events.
Yeah, dude.
The coming to the house, that was, crazy, but I don't think that alone is that was just a little too forward. She took a big gamble. It didn't work out. Going to an event that you were having that the public was invited to is not a big deal. Coincidentally running into somebody possibly at Walmart.
The public is also invited to Walmart.
I would say one more, and yes. If this just happens in the next, couple of days, then yes, it might be like going, okay, look, here's this, this, and this. Because at that point, it's just more than a coincidence.
She knows the law. She knows what she's able to do, and that's horrifying. She knows the law.
Oscar is saying it's not very hard to track you. Oscar, why is that?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Not much. How you doing, bud?
Good. 2 things. One of them is maybe it's a he instead of a she, and he doesn't want to admit it.
Okay.
And the other thing is, it's not hard to track Jason. Either he's at a supermarket or any local restaurant.
Okay.
Any other place.
So if you want to find Jaybird, you could go to Walmart, Bud's,
Red Lobster. I mean, you're right.
Sometimes Rosalita's.
He's in one of about 3 locations.
No, she's
always.
She's definitely a woman.
Okay. All right. So, I would say one more within the span of a week, and you have grounds to let the police know, hey, I want to just put this on the record.
Not going to lie, not real pumped about going to cocktails and karaoke for some reason. that stage, those lights, they can see you, you can't see them.
You don't have a Reese's cake to protect you?
That cake does make you feel better.
And some people, just for the record, are saying, not one more, Kev. 3 times in 5 days is too many.
But he's a D-list celebrity. He's a local low-budge icon.
Do you have to be so insulting? I mean, come on, dude.
I think
you love this. You love this.
I think the rules are different because he is a man of the public eye.
No, I get all that. I that's why I knew talking about it. There's gonna be some people say you can't do anything about it. She's going to public places. She's just basically creeping you out right now. Is all she's doing.
And somebody said, just think about this. If this was a man following Virginia, everybody would be taking this much more serious. I'm worried for Jaybird.
Good. I'm glad somebody is.
And Kevin's only saying one more because he wants to string this bit out a little longer.
Hey, look.
Yeah.
Daddy needs ratings.
At first, I mean, Kevin's a radio man before anything.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Coming up in your Dirt of the Day, oh man, it is messy. One of the leading vocal voices for the #MeToo movement is in a little trouble of her own for sexual assault on a minor. We'll tell you the latest coming up in your Dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF. From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777. 800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher Automotive. The Labor Day summer sell down is going on now in North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAuto.com. Come join the family. A couple of accidents to be aware of on I-95. You'll catch the first one southbound beyond Linton Boulevard. We also have a crash southbound at Indiantown Road in Jupiter. And clearing up an earlier accident northbound. That one is at Woolbright Road. Also keep an eye out for a wreck now on Southern Boulevard. That one is at the Florida's Turnpike. And we are clearing up an earlier incident on 45th Street. That one is at Military Trail. You may catch some small residual delays in that area. In addition to that, we have a wreck on Beeline Highway. It's at North Lake Boulevard, and in Broward County, a crash on Hollandale Beach Boulevard. That one is at Island Drive. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 9 WRMF.
Air conditioner not cooling like it should? Call Lindstrom Air for a free air conditioning service call when we make the repair. Like the CFC 142-7611.
I love those guys.
You know, my quick weight loss story is basically just I went through having baby Rocco and for some reason held on to the baby weight for almost 3 years after baby Rocco was born. I think it happens to a lot of us, and it's not a unique story, but I certainly got sick of it and at one point just said, I'm not going to do this to myself anymore. I went back to quick weight loss, and with the team around me, coaching me, guiding me, helping me make the right food choices, I got back into the shape that I was before I had Rocco, and I felt so much better instantly. It really does do so much for your psyche. It's not just inside, it's outside, it's both. Lose up to 10 pounds right now at Quick Weight Loss in your first week. Unbeatable results are guaranteed. Lose up to 30 pounds in 30 days for just $30 with all services included. Kids join free. Supplements are sold separately. For your free consultation, just call them or go online. Tell them Virginia sent you in there. QuickWeightLoss.net or call 855-777-THIN. That's 855-777-8446. 855-777-8446.
Geico presents 2 truths and a lie. 1. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. 2. The koala was named World's Cuddliest Bear for the 10th year in a row. 3. Geico has been helping people save money for over 75 years. Wait, I think those are all true.
Strikes rejuvenation. Get sexy now.
Hey, it's Tracy St. George, and I'd like to take just a couple minutes out of my normal routine to tell you about an exciting event coming up in my life. For years, I've been the voice of Strax Rejuvenation radio ads. What you probably didn't know is I'm also a devoted patient. I've always done my facial fillers and wrinkle reducers at Strax Wellness. Well, Strax is the only place I trust with my face. Now, while going to Strax, I couldn't help but notice all the people with incredible bodies. For the past few years, I've totally been thinking about doing some liposuction myself. I noticed the doctor's resumes on the walls, and there were at least 10 surgeons with great pedigrees, so I decided to consult with some of the surgeons. Each one was so professional and comprehensive that any reservations I had were completely gone. That's right, I'm going for it. It's hello Strax, goodbye muffin top. So my next step is to work with Strax preoperative department to get ready for my procedure. So while you're following my journey, I recommend that you call Strax at 954-634-3333 or visit straxrejuvenation.com and get your own free consult.
I tell you, these Mini Coopers are really awesome vehicles, and they've got a great selection going on right now at Bremen Mini. You want to check out. Great prices on them as well. If you've never seen the Mini Cooper, small, cool, trendy vehicle, cool exterior. The interior is unbelievable. Nice leather. Not to mention the entertainment package they got in it, backup cameras, everything you could possibly want in a great vehicle. And you can get a good deal on them as well. Right now at Bremen Mini, you could get a 2018 Mini Cooper hardtop two-door, just $219 a month. $239 for the four-door, and you can jump into the 2019 Mini Cooper Countryman. That is the dream. You can get that for just $289 a month right now. Or step on up to the 2019 Mini Cooper Clubman. That is just $259 a month. And the great thing about Bremen Mini, too, is the price assurance guarantee, where they will honor all national, regional, competitive dealer offers, so you can't get a better deal on a Mini Cooper anywhere else other than Bremen Mini. And nobody else is going to give you Club Bremen. Cool VIP events to drive your new Mini, too. It's a world-class experience. For over 30 years, they've been perfecting with the brand Bremen. And you can go check them out on Okeechobee Boulevard in West Palm Beach, or just shop online today, BremenMini.com.
Think ahead and stop by Advance Auto Parts before changing your oil. Our Freedom to Choose oil change bundles include 5 quarts of Castrol Edge, Pennzoil Platinum, or Valvoline Full Synthetic Motor Oil, and any Purolator Boss oil filter for only $32.99. Now through August 29th, score a pair of Ken Block Hoonigan Racing Socks in-store for free instantly when you purchase any 5 quarts of Pennzoil Motor Oil. Think ahead. Think Advance. Advance Auto Parts. While supplies last, see store for details.
At Boar's Head, when it comes to school lunch, there are a few things we know for sure. Sandwiches taste better when someone else makes them, and when they're made with Boar's Head products. For 113 years, parents have been asking for us by name, because we only use the finest ingredients and nothing else, putting extra care into everything we make, because that's what you do, too. Welcome back to school, parents. Boar's Head. Ask for it at your local Publix deli.
There's a lot of things that go on with my house I just don't know, and I wouldn't know where to take it. Now, if I notice that my house were sinking into the ground, and it can happen, sinkholes all over South Florida, shifting sands, weird dirt, you need to take it to N-Square. They can address a wide variety of structural issues, and they do both residential and commercial properties. And they got a full staff of geotechnical and structural engineers to fix the problem. Plus, N-Square uses just the highest quality materials and equipment to get the job done right the first time. Want a free estimate or worry-free financing? Get a hold of N-Square. Just Google the name N-Square, or you can go online to nsquareinc.com. Any kind of structural problems, they are the ones to talk to. They've got the resources, they've got the expertise, and they have the technical know-how. So look them up today. It's N-Square.
What can you get at Boomers for less than the price of a single day? Fun done right. With the 2019 season pass as low as $41.99 at boomersparks.com. Get unlimited attractions this year and next. Boomers in Boca Raton.
Add real slow-churned, creamy taste to your family's favorite foods with new Country Crock Buttery Spread. Made with sunflower oil. Perfect for topping pancakes, sweet summer corn, and grilled veggies. Look for the Country Crock Sunflower at Publix.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Visit them at geico.com or call 1-800-947-AUTO.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Shop thousands of cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans. Priced thousands below retail. 954-222-CARS. Offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away. Cause you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in just a second, I'll tell you about the latest with Asia Argento. Of course, she is a part of the hashtag #MeToo movement. She has been accused of sexual assault by a minor who was a minor at the time, is now 22. But we will give you the details of that coming up in just a second. Before we get into that, Fonzie is talking about jumping the shark. You know Fonzie from Happy Days.
Oh, this will be great for our 70-year-old and older demographic.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
When does he think? What does he think about the jumping the shark thing?
Mm-hmm. And for people that don't know, there's this show called Happy Days. It was on in the 70s, and this character named the Fonz. In a pretty awful episode that really turned the tide of the show, he was going to jump over a shark tank on his motorcycle.
Wasn't it a show in the 70s about the 50s?
It was.
Okay.
Just to let you know how old it really is. And so that's where the term jump the shark came from, because the show sucked after that.
At the time, people actually read newspapers. And they would mention jump the shark. And they would show a picture of me, in my leather jacket, in swim shorts, water skiing. And at that time, I had great legs. So I thought, I don't care. We were #1 for the next 4 or 5 years. I don't care. I'm very proud that I am the only actor in maybe the world who has jumped the shark twice. Once on Happy Days and once on Arrested Development.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they did a scene where he jumped over a shark there, but it was just laying on a dock.
You second guessing that story?
Yeah. Kind of wish it didn't happen.
It's my fault. I'm the one that cut the audio. I'm so sorry.
Let's clean it up a little. Here's Dan Wilson. Now, you may not know the name Dan Wilson, but you certainly know the song Closing Time. They always used to play it in the bars when it was closing time, but it's not about bars at all. What is it actually about?
I did what any good sneak would do, and I hit my junior song. And I did it in plain view, which a good sneak knows is the best place to hide something. And I hit it so well in plain view that millions and millions of people heard the song and bought the song and didn't get it. They think it's about being bounced from a bar, but it's about being bounced from the womb. And I'm telling the honest truth right now, and it's called Closing Time.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Interesting. So it's about being bounced from the womb?
Mm-hmm.
Being born?
Closing time, apparently.
Interesting.
That's what it means.
I got to go back
Close it
and
down.
read the lyrics.
I hate that song. Closing time. Ugh.
Got a little overplayed.
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
And finally here, the LA County Sheriff's Department says it will be investigating those allegations against Asia Argento. Now, apparently, she, a few years ago, started paying off this kid who was 17 when allegedly they hooked up. Now, she knew this kid from way back in the day. They acted in a movie together.
She played his mother.
She played his mother in the movie, and then they stayed friends on social media, and it sounds like she invited him to the hotel, and they took even pictures of themselves in compromising positions. She gave him alcohol. And even though, she had a lawyer and they got all involved in paying his family $380,000 in hush money, it sounds like the hush money she paid is still not going to stop the LA County Sheriff's Department from investigating. And if there was a criminal act going after her, what's the statute of limitations? Because I think it's been 6 years now since this happened. 5.5, almost 6.
Me and Kevin clearly don't know the answer.
No idea.
Very interesting, though, how all this is playing out, because she is one of the most outspoken members of the hashtag Me Too movement.
Oh,
So-
they were playing the clip of her at the festival giving the speech. There's people here that need to be held accountable, and they kept playing that clip over and over again,
including me.
Yeah,
especially me.
And you know the Harvey Weinstein's got to be loving this, and this is not going to help in the whole let's take down these Hollywood perverts.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, it's going to be what they can prove in court. That's what's going to happen. I mean, this may not have anything to do with him. In the court of public opinion, it will.
Oh, the court of public opinion. He's loving this.
Well, and the problem too, like I even just saw on TV today, it's like they're this for some reason should call any kind of question into the hashtag Me Too movement, but it shouldn't. I mean, the movement should be separate from any individual. Period. I mean, it's just a good concept to get rid of people who are preying on other people sexually. So that really is not tagged to a person. It's just tagged to or a gender or anything. Yes.
Either. Clearly, it can happen.
Clearly.
Guy, girl. How about we just treat human beings, people, good?
What a flawed human does should not have any effect on the movement itself.
Totally.
So stay tuned. We'll let you know if the LA County Sheriff's Department plans to press charges against her. So far, right now, they're just investigating and getting all the facts.
Okay.
And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day. Brought to you by the Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital, Our Kids World Family Fun Fest. It happens all this weekend. Make your plans to bring the kids out, bounce houses, their favorite characters, all kinds of fun to be had. Get your kids' free ticket at adayforkids.com.
It's time for viral audio.
So hide your kids, hide your wife.
Double rainbow all the way across the sky.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Well, yesterday we found out just how fun it could be to spell along with Al Sharpton. He was doing a tribute to Aretha Franklin and one of her more famous songs.
Show some R-E-S-P-I-C-T.
That's right.
That, I don't think should die. I think it should live on this week.
It's one of the best things ever. Yes, probably my favorite clip so far this week. But now somebody's put together a video. It is called Al Sharpton versus the Teleprompter. Now, apparently he has other struggles with reading and pronouncing names, and they put together a nice little montage.
Is it possible somebody put R-E-S-P-I-C-T in the teleprompter?
I don't know. That I'm not sure. That might have been an off-the-cuff ad lib.
It's a great excuse, though.
Oh, yeah. If I was Al, I'd be like,
It wasn't me.
They put in the teleprompter. I was just reading it.
Yes. Oh, here's some more fun clips with Al Sharpton.
But resist we much. We must. They're all jitty about a shutdown. The tortoise in the race. Rush Limbaugh, the show Rush Lombard hosts Supreme Court Justice Sonia Sotomayor. Is Mike Muckery, Kim Kardashian, and the Republican candidates. First stop, Kazakhstan to college students in Beijing. He's getting lunch at Chipotle.
Chipotle. He's getting lunch. Where was that? Chipotle.
Oh, he's amazing.
He's pretty good. All right, there you go. More fun with Al Sharpton. Coming up here in just a couple minutes. Taking a little look inside the Craigslist Missed Connections. Got that for you next on the KVJ Show.
24 hours.
Alrighty. Time to take a little look inside of the Craigslist misconnections. Oh, yeah.
Make it real nasty. Actually,
I don't have to.
Don't make it too
I
nasty.
don't have to do anything. They did all the work. Trust me, I don't want to steal their credit.
I don't know. Your delivery is pretty credit worthy.
It is all about the delivery.
Oh, let's see what we got here today. There's a couple different posts that kind of jumped out a little bit this week.
Give it to him, Ralston.
One is a female seeking a female.
Ooh.
Oh. And it's entitled, Don't Stop Believing.
Oh.
It says here,
I'm looking for the plus-size firecracker I met this Saturday. You asked me for a puff of my cigarette. Then you said that you were in a hurry and you had to go. You caught my eye immediately. I noticed your dumper while you were walking away from me, and it gave me a lady boner.
Oh.
I saw you buying beef jerky while you were up in the Shell station, and I swear I just could not get over your dumper. I'm a dumper humper, so it's all good. You were wearing those apple-bottom jeans. You got in the car with a very fat and ugly man blaring Don't Stop Believing by Journey. I loved how you looked in those jeans, but I'm also very, very curious about how you look out of them. Let's meet up, because you are straight up bootylicious.
Am I the only one that thinks Kevin sounded like Marge Simpson?
Like a creepy, weird Marge.
I don't know.
Homer.
This is a male seeking female from Craigslist. Ew. Got a lot of fetish stuff in there. There's a lot of weird stuff happening in South Florida. A lot of these weird meetups. I don't know where these things are happening.
Well, I think Missed Connections in general is just littered with fetishes, Kevin.
Oh, this is about a fetish party that happened somewhere here in South Florida. It says, I went to a fetish party last month. You were wearing a cow mask. I was dressed like Tonto from the Lone Ranger.
Is that real?
You told me it was the best cosplay sex you ever had.
Wow. Okay, cosplay could be real.
You said your name was Star. I guess that's why you shaved your hoo-ha that way.
Oh.
Do you have is there kind of like do you get like a mold for that or an outline?
How hard would that be?
You could get a stencil.
A stencil, okay.
And you
Could you do that?
absolutely could put that thing in the shape of a star.
Really? Is that something the ladies do these days?
Starbush. It's kind of like Starburst, but not as good.
I almost said something so inappropriate.
There's a lot of dirty things you can go with.
We're not on the podcast.
That you cannot say right now.
I tell you what, though, you are making me yearn for some Starburst.
Best flavor. What's the best Starburst?
Ooh, I like the pink.
Really?
I like it.
I like the red.
Love the pink.
I like the red.
I never got your number. Please find me, Star. And please, if you would, bring that cow mask.
Cow mask?
There's Denny's doing a cow impression.
So do you think that that's real, that they really slept with each other wearing those masks?
I don't know. I mean,
if it's a fetish cosplay party, I don't know how often does that happen? Does that happen every single weekend?
The only thing that kind of threw me up is he said he was Tonto from the Lone Ranger, which is an old reference. So was he like way old and she was way young? Because, I mean, who like today, if you're like under the age of 40, is going to be like, I'm going to go as Tonto? What?
I don't know, man. It's a good question. I like how you're peeling it back. Don't peel too far, though. You might see something.
and two, don't forget, this could be somebody catfishing all of us.
Sure.
So I have a theory that people put these weird things out there hoping to attract any weird person that bites on it. And they're like, I got a person. Come on over.
Yeah,
Bring your horse mask.
Even if this stuff never happened.
They would make it happen.
They want to, get people that are interested in
Agreed.
this world So they make up a scenario that they think
Yeah.
would be awesome.
Agreed.
And then people call in and say, hey, I'm not Tonto, but I'd like to get down.
It's like the story of the guy in Miami that was using Craigslist misconnections, and he was out there fishing, that he was a lonely housewife, that her husband was in the military, and he was making videos and luring them in that way. So the whole story in the post itself was a complete lie.
Right, but you
It was
still...
just bait. It's bait.
You catch flies in your sticky paper.
Wait a minute. They're not being 100% honest in these things?
No. Entertaining, but no, probably not very honest, a lot of these. This is a male seeking a male here from Craigslist Misconnections, and it says, your D was lit. We made out on the dance floor at Respectables on Clematis and West Palm. It started with a shot, which turned into the best public makeout sesh ever. We ended up in a parking lot where things got real spicy.
Whoa.
You showed it to me, and I gasped. Oh, your D was so lit, bro. I love straight boys who go undercover for the brother lovers. If you want some more alleyway treats, hit me up. P.S. I still have some cheek burn, but B-U-T-T. I love it.
Oh, my God.
But I love it.
We know where Respectables is at.
What is going on?
That's in our own backyard, Kev.
I think they might have been at Not Respectables. That's right next door.
Disrespectable.
You don't want to confuse the two. You go in one door, it's fine, and the other one is not as good.
I didn't. Respectables is still kicking, huh?
I think so.
Apparently,
Yeah.
yeah. If you want a nice case of cheek burn, I know where to go.
Cheek burn?
Yeah, cheek burn. I've got some ideas.
I got a couple ideas.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
What do you think cheek burn is, Virginia?
Well, I mean, during commercial, I can show you.
Promise.
It's going to involve you getting down on the floor.
Denny's?
Mm-hmm. Coming up here in just a couple of minutes, you are being discriminated against at work. You've got proof of this discrimination. Do you expose the people who are discriminating against you, or do you not say a thing? Interesting little debate we'll take on coming up next.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777.
800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher Automotive. The Labor Day summer sell down is going on now in North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAuto.com. Come join the family. We've got an accident on the Florida's Turnpike slowing things down this morning. It is in the southbound direction at Boynton Beach Boulevard. Traffic delays fairly heavy in that area. Also keep an eye out for a surface street accident, Haverhill Road at Crest Haven Boulevard, and a number of incidents in Broward County. A new crash has the left lane blocked on the Florida's Turnpike southbound. That one be on Griffin Road. We also have a crash I-95 southbound. That one is at Hollandale Beach Boulevard. And on US 441 southbound direct at Hollywood Boulevard. One more surface street accident to keep an eye out for. It's on Pembroke Road. You'll find that one at South Hiatus Road. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits 979 WRMF.
Air conditioner not cooling like it should? Call Lindstrom Air for a free air conditioning service call when we make the repair. Like CFC 142-7611.
I love those guys.
When it comes to weight loss, it is one of those things that we're up or down, and it's normal. But when I was up for a little bit too long, I had to finally get real with myself and say, get back to quick weight loss and get back to feeling better and fitting back in your smaller size clothes and not being so just lethargic. It was all about food choices for me, and that's why I love Quick Weight Loss, because they help me make the right choices and stop making the wrong ones, coaching me, guiding me, holding my hand through the process. I love the personal attention. And right now, lose up to 10 pounds your first week with the unbeatable Quick Weight Loss results. They're guaranteed, and you can lose up to 30 pounds in 30 days for just $30. All services included. Kids join free. The supplements are sold separately, so for your free consultation, call them or go online today. Tell them Virginia sent you in there, quickweightloss.net, or here's the number, 855-777-THIN. That's 855-777-8446, 855-777-8446.
At JM Lexus, what matters most to us is people. That's why we're the first in the Southeast to become a Lexus Plus dealership. A revolutionary new experience with a single point of contact from start to finish. And the best price up front with no dealer fee. Because the only one that matters is you. JM Lexus. Forever pioneering.
Drink run. Here we go. McCafe coffees, shakes, and drinks. Ain't no thing. You the man. Yeah, that's what they're gonna say. Oh, Kevin, thank you so much. We love you. That's right. You the champ. The drink run champ.
Welcome to McDonald's. How can I help you?
Own the drink run, Kevin. Own it. Get any size iced coffee for $1.59 or any size soft drink for $1. Limited time only. Prices and participation may vary. A la carte only. Excludes cold brew coffee.
I'd say one of the best things you can have in your house is a really good, reliable Wi-Fi internet. If you don't, life can be very frustrating. You're trying to go online and you can't, or you're trying to stream your favorite shows and it's always buffering. You're like, so aggravating. That's why you got to go with Xfinity's Wi-Fi. Your whole family can stream live TV and the most free movies and shows on any device they want. Super fast speeds, all devices, all the rooms, and all the time. And you can get started with Xfinity Internet right now for just $19.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year agreement. And you can also save on your wireless bill when you include Xfinity Mobile with your internet. Just go to Xfinity.com or call 1-800-XFINITY or visit an Xfinity store today. You will not be sorry you did. Plus, you got these Xfinity Wi-Fi hotspots. 18 million of them nationwide. And all over South Florida, it means you're going to stay connected, super fast speeds, and you're not going to gobble up all your data. It's the one to go with. I'm completely content, and you will be too. Go with Xfinity today. Requires EcoBill paperless billing and autopay. Offer ends 9/30/18. Restrictions apply. Limited to performance start internet for new customers. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After agreement, regular rates apply.
Maria spent 60 hours this week working 2 jobs.
Can you take a double shift?
50 minutes a night preparing dinners.
Spaghetti again!
And 3 hours finding a babysitter for a much-needed girls' night out. But when it was time to meet her friends, it took her 3 seconds to realize she should have stopped by Advance Auto Parts to test her car's battery.
Really?
Test your battery for free and get a silver battery with free installation for just $129.99 at Advance Auto Parts and participating CarQuest locations. Think ahead. Think Advance. See store for details.
You know that awesome feeling when you finally find that one place to go that will give you a top quality product at a great price and then stand behind what they sell you?
That's exactly what Window World does.
Top quality, energy efficient windows at a great price that keeps more of your money in your bank account. And Window World has the absolute best guarantee in the window replacement business. That's why Window World has been the #1 window replacement company in the USA for years.
In fact, Window World has sold over 1 million windows each year for the past 8 years. That's a lot of satisfied customers, and you can be one too.
Save money on installing new energy-efficient windows, save on your energy bills, and if anything goes wrong with your new Window World windows ever, Window World will be there to make it right. You just can't lose.
Call Window World today at 561-684-2040. That's 561-684-2040. Or go online at windowworldwestpalmbeach.com and schedule your free quote.
Window World, simply the best for less.
Hey, it's Jay Bird. You guys know me. I always have questions about adult things because, well, let's face it, I'm a man-child. Let me tell you about Bank of America. Maybe you're driving around and you ask yourself these type of questions. Am I putting enough into my 401k? Should I lease or buy a car? What's the best way to use my bonus or tax fund? Well, whether you have questions about saving, spending, or anything in between, Bank of America's experienced financial specialists are here for you. Trust me, they've worked with me and they are awesome. Proudly serving West Palm Beach. Schedule an appointment at bankofamerica.com/conversation.
If you're looking to trade in and trade up and get a nicer ride, go to Bremen Honda. They've got a great selection of cars, and they're waiting for you right now with the Summer Spectacular Clearance Event. They want to trade keys with you and put you in a brand new Honda and save you thousands. They want to keep your payments around the same. They don't want it to be crazy for you. They want you to save and be happy with your choice. Over 11 acres of Hondas and pre-owned vehicles are waiting for you now at Bremen. Bottom line deals, too. Carlos Gonzalez Dallas and his team are just ready for you to come in there and get a great deal. Now, he's the new GM. He is new on the scene, so he's looking to impress the bosses and sell a lot of cars. So they are pricing these cars to move. That's the Braman advantage right now. So get in there and save yourself some money. Trade in and trade up at Braman Honda, 5200 Lake Worth Road in Green Acres, or you can shop online as well, BramanHondaPB.com.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Ryan Torrens for Florida Attorney General.
I'm meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News. Nice start to our Tuesday, tracking just an isolated coastal shower, otherwise mostly sunny through the morning hours. Picking up an isolated coastal shower at midday and a high temperature of 90 and 1 or 2 inland afternoon storms. The rain chance 30%. On Wednesday, sunny to partly cloudy, a 30% chance for coastal shower, 1 or 2 inland afternoon storms.
Do you care about being ripped off by dishonest corporations? Do you care about price gouging during a hurricane? Ryan Torrens will fight for all Floridians. Vote Ryan Torrens for Florida Attorney General, paid and approved by Ryan Torrens, Democrat.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Coming up this weekend, make sure you jump on it with the kids. They're going to love it. Your kids like getting photos with, to them, major celebrities. And to them, Paw Patrol from Nickelodeon or Rusty Rivets is a major celebrity.
Major.
Just imagine your favorite celebrity and you could walk up to them and get a photo. You would be there in a heartbeat, right?
Oh, yeah.
Is Paw Patrol red?
There's multiple Paw Patrol dogs. They're puppies that do like police work, fire work, construction work. They're puppies that get the job done.
Yeah, they do. And they'll be there, along with Black Panther and Iron Man. Clifford the Big Red Dog. Now, he's definitely red. Be odd if he was blue. Berenstein Bear is going to be there. Curious George is there. Plus, they got rock climbing walls, bounce houses. They've got a cool little racetrack. There's a reading zone for the kids. Lots of cool stuff going to be going down, and they are free. Go print up their free ticket at adayforkids.com, then come out this Saturday or Sunday to the South Florida Fairgrounds Expo Center for the Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital Kids World Family Fun Fest.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
You hope when you work someplace that your boss is treating everybody equally. Doesn't happen, though. We hear those stories all the time for whatever reason.
Favoritism.
Yeah, absolutely. And sometimes it's not based on how good of an employee you are. It's based on things that are completely unfair. Maybe sometimes it's just your appearance. And let's say, for instance, you have proof of this discrimination. You've actually been able to capture a video of it happening in your workplace.
Oh.
What would you do with it? Now, Chrissy's kind of going through this dilemma right now. Chrissy, tell us about what is happening, where you work, and what is going on there, and how you're being discriminated against.
Hey, guys. So I work in a retail store, and I basically love it. I mean, until they hired this new manager, and now the two coworkers I work with are just always getting all the credit for the work that I do, and my boss treats them so much better than me because they're thin. You know, I'm overweight, and I know my boss treats me badly because of it, because both of my skinny coworkers have what I like to call thin privileges. I mean, they get the longer lunch breaks, and they don't have to stay late or
and that's odd, because you would think if you're thin, you need a shorter lunch break.
You would think that.
Yes.
You're right.
But that is it's a different story.
No, it's just that everyone gets a clocked in and clocked out time, and then I see them just casually coming back with mochas in their hand and ice cream and just the extra time while I'm the only one in the store. And I basically know this because I feel like they're thin. You know what? I secretly recorded my coworkers telling jokes about fat people, and I have my boss laughing at them. I mean, do you guys know the law, whether I can record them secretly? I mean, do you think I should release this to the public? Because the main reason I wanted to talk to you guys was to let you and your audience know that thin privilege is real. And people get the better opportunities just because they are thin. And it's about time someone said it and exposed it. But I don't want to release secret audio and get sued, and everything regarding audio laws that I looked up on the internet contradicts itself. So shouldn't these people go down? And do you guys have any advice about that? Because I'm super frustrated at a job that I love.
Well, I know you're not in Florida, so it really, one, depends upon, the rules of your state. And, maybe there's a website where you can go and check on the legalities of, recording somebody. But I don't know, if you're in a situation like this and you know that your boss is discriminating against you just because of your weight, should you try to make a big stink of it, or should you move along and just go try to work somewhere else? How would you handle it, Virginia? If you pretty much knew, and if you were like Chrissy and you've got a video of these obnoxious thin girls telling fat jokes and they're telling it to your boss, and you got a video of him then laughing and partaking of this whole thing, I mean, that seems like a hostile work environment.
It does.
That should be exposed. But do you?
I mean, okay, do you love your job?
I do. I love retail, and most people would think that's crazy, but I actually enjoy meeting the new people. I enjoy dealing with the clothes and the customers and everything about retail. It's my life right now.
Yeah. All right. Well, lucky for you, there are a bunch of retail options for you. This store is not the end all be all. And it sounds like there's so much negativity in this store that, I mean, even though you love retail, this might be the universe pushing you out of this opportunity because there's a great retail opportunity for you with more money and a happier environment.
I disagree. I say you love this job, you stay at that job, and then you flip the script.
But I think likely, one, if this is retail, you probably have a national chain, or this is probably not. I mean, there's not a lot of just pop-up standalone retail places. So if it's something that is retail, then possibly there is a corporate, and you say he's just a manager that's new that came in. So your manager likely has a manager or a boss. Getting it to them might be something where you could say, hey, look, this is concerning, and then everybody could be gone. No sense that you have to necessarily leave if it's a place that you like working at.
But just make sure that you recorded that legally, because the last thing you want is for everybody to turn this around on you.
Yeah.
And for them to come after you for taping them illegally.
And there might be different laws on not only just taping it, but broadcasting. You're not like necessarily posting it up on YouTube or putting it anywhere else. If you're just sending it to someone, maybe the laws are different too on that. But I would try to find out either online, or if you can, try to ask some questions of an attorney.
And just know that if you go down this path of blowing everybody up and exposing everybody, it's going to be awful. It's going to be negative. It's going to be ugly. It's going to be really...
Maybe for them. I mean, if they clean house, you may not have to deal with it.
Their friends and family are going to try to retaliate against you on social media. This is going to turn into a whole thing. So you are opening the door to probably a good 6 months of really intense ugliness. Are you ready for that? Can you handle that as a person? If I knew I was about to walk into that realm, I would close the door.
Yourself.
I would leave, and I would know there's so many retail options out there. Why would I want to be involved in all this drama and have these people possibly come after me and their friends and family come after me?
I also would say drop the whole thin privilege thing. You're not going to win everyone's opinion over. Don't come out as the big time victim. Go in there and just say they're being disrespectful. Don't say there's thin privilege, because there are going to be people that are thin that want to be on your side, and now you're shaming them. Now you're kind of doing the same thing they're doing to you. You're shaming people for being thin. I don't like that.
Well, it's definitely discrimination, though. Okay. Well, if you were in Chrissy's situation here, how would you handle it? Would you just move on to another place and be like, well, is it in the place for me? Or would you, before leaving, at least kind of like burn the house down? A couple different ways to handle it. What's the right way? 877-979-WRMF. You can call or text us here, 877-979-9763 at the KVJ Show. Chrissy not real happy with what's been going on at her work. She feels like she's being discriminated against because she is not as thin as the other girls there. Feels like they take credit for her work. Even heard them cracking a joke, a bad joke the boss laughed at, and she's got video proof of it, saying it's discrimination. So how does she handle it? Well, so far, most of the people are saying, step it down. We're going all the way from the low end, saying just if you approach your coworkers or talk to your boss about how you feel and saying, hey, look, no, they took credit for work that I've done. Simple there. If you don't get the response you want, next step, going to HR. And then step 3 might be the more nuclear approach. Take the recording to corporate, be anonymous, and include that you're threatening a lawsuit.
I would honestly stay away from this whole thin privilege thing.
Well, I think what you're looking at is, do you not bring up if they are telling jokes that are disparaging and you take offense to them in the workplace? Do you not say anything about that?
Yeah, but I'm not sure if that means that's thin privilege, though, because people that have weight on them can tell joke. It's just a bad joke. I'm not saying that it's. I think you need a little bit more proof to say that there's thin privilege going on.
What if they're taking credit for your work?
That's different. But does that mean does that have anything to do with weight, or are they just jerks?
They may be unrelated.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Thin privilege it's a broad thing to say when things aren't working out for you.
Well, she's talking about the lunch breaks that they get longer ones, but you don't know the reason on that. And if they do, you could probably keep track of the time, right? And if it's something saying, hey, I've noticed that they happen to get 45 minutes for lunch, I get 30. Why is that?
Well, if anything, too, the thin girls, they can take a shorter lunch break.
You know it.
But just because they're getting a longer lunch break doesn't mean they're getting a longer lunch break because they're thin. It could be for a billion different reasons.
Somebody texted and said, I get fat shamed at my job all the time, and it's not right. Tell her to stand up for herself. Why should she be the one who loses her employment? She should stay with the job if she likes it.
Stand up for yourself, definitely. I definitely agree with that.
Communicate, too. Start off, and, maybe it's just something where you got to make them aware. You may not have to go all nuclear for step 1. That's what a lot of people are saying here. Somebody said, unfortunately, I don't think telling an inappropriate joke in private should be punished. Remember the guy who got fired for laughing at a joke when he was recorded through a wall? Unless you can prove the manager is treating you unfairly and not just telling a joke, I don't think you have a case.
And, good luck trying to prove that you're not getting opportunities because you think there's thin privilege going on. It's going to be really hard to prove.
Mm-hmm. And he takes 877-979-WRMF. Pamela is on here from Port St. Lucie. How would you handle the situation, Pamela?
Hi there. Good morning. I would just tell her that if she's able to report it and not get herself in trouble, I would definitely report it to her manager's manager, but I would do it in a way where maybe she can suggest moving to a sister store because she's in an environment she loves or store-wise. And then that way she can go somewhere else, but with maybe the same company, but maybe just different people.
Okay. All right. Somebody else texted in and said being overweight is not a protected class, not a disability, and is not subject to hostile work environment. She also said they made jokes about fat people, not her specifically. Unfortunately, she seems more insecure about herself, and that's more unhealthy for her career than what the coworkers are doing.
I'm just saying, if you go and start screaming thin privilege and blah, 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 you're going to not get everyone on your side. You're going to drown out some people who want to help you.
Absolutely. And it does sound a little bit on the edge of nutty. The word thin privilege. How do you prove that? I mean, do you have it? Does she have it? You got to start pointing out. So just the thinnest of the girls have it? What?
Well, me and you have regular eye privilege. Kevin, he's very upset about that. Beady-eyed murder.
A lot of discrimination going on around here. I feel it every day.
Well, you can do that about anything at that point.
And it starts to sound a little silly.
Rachel's on here from West Palm. How would you handle this situation, Rachel?
Good morning, everyone. First of all, I apologize in advance if the signal is not very good. I am on my way to work, and I'm using hands-off Bluetooth, so let me know if you can't hear me or if I need to change something.
Okay.
So far, it's good.
All right. Okay, good. I'm glad to hear it. So, I don't really know that I agree with you guys as far as thin privilege not existing, only because there are so many other issues that revolve around privilege that, like weight, you might not have control over. Like, for example, ageism exists. There is a lot of discrimination surrounding age, both in the workplace and in social situations. And then there's, privileges regarding race, which, again, is something that you don't necessarily have control over. Now, I know that this is a little bit different because weight is one of those things where you can either have control over it if you are disciplined and take care of yourself, or in some cases, it's a genetic predisposition, and so you don't have control over it.
Mm-hmm.
And so whether you're thin or you're overweight, because it's a case-by-case basis, you don't know how much control someone has over their appearance. And I think that in itself is part of the problem because, if we're going around fat-shaming people or thin-shaming people, we don't know what their situation is. And so I think both sides of the spectrum, I think thin privilege exists in that, yes, she's right.
But you would admit it's hard to prove, I think, is the ultimate. And it probably does, and there's all the obvious discriminations that do happen.
And isn't there
Proving it is
privilege
tough,
for
right?
everything? I mean, if you guys are parents, you guys get privileges over people who don't have kids. Something you can find the privilege in anything you're
I don't
looking
feel
at.
privileged. I got doo-doo all over my house.
I'm just
That
saying,
is not
but you can
privilege.
take any situation and say.
But you would say that to me, I think, when it comes to parents or being thin, like you're talking about, okay, I'll give accords to parents to try to help them out. But, the whole thin thing, that has to do with discrimination. Giving somebody some privilege because they're a parent, I think is a little bit different in that respect.
What I'm saying is you can do this privilege thing with anything if you really look at it and say, I could say, well, I'm 41 and that guy's 21 and you're totally doing this because you're giving him the opportunity because he's younger, blah, blah, blah. Even whether that's not true or not, I can just say privilege.
Anything that's discrimination is.
That's sort of the point, is that a lot of the biggest issues regarding discrimination revolve around issues that the individual does not have control over, things like age or race or disability, things that they cannot help. So because weight in particular is an issue that varies on such a case-by-case basis, whether or not you can help it, I don't know that thin privilege or anything like that can really be a term that's coined. However, that doesn't necessarily mean that it doesn't exist. Like, I myself, I'm not thin, but I'm not heavy either. But I do notice whenever someone who is heavier than me is not treated with the same respect and the same privileges as I am.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean thin privilege? No, it doesn't. It just means that people are discriminatory. So I think in her case in particular, she should say something and she should go to corporate and she should present her case because she is very clearly being discriminated against.
Yeah.
Whether or not she chooses to take this a step further and cry thin privilege because it is the
Right.
most
But do you
faceted
think that she
problem.
should do maybe a step-by-step? Some people have said, first have a conversation with the coworkers, with the boss, then step 2 might be HR, and then step 3 might be more of a corporate approach.
We don't have all the detail. How do we? No offense to the girl that called, but how do we know she's not a terrible worker? And the reason why she doesn't get long lunch breaks is because she's got a bad attitude, and that her perception is we don't know. We don't have all the details.
Well, if you have a conversation, then maybe they would tell you. Say, look, this has nothing to do with your body size. This has to do with the fact that you don't do this well, you don't do that well, you don't do that well. So she might get a slap back reality check and be like going, oh, okay. I
You're
thought it was about weight.
mean and you're lazy,
Yeah, right.
and we don't like you.
Just sometimes, sometimes people are gonna say mean things to you too.
Yeah. Somebody texted in and said, missing the point. Where's the empathy? This would be harassment, even if it is indirect. And although I love Virginia, I'm not a fan of how quick you were to tell her to be careful of the repercussions and discouraging her. Somebody said if this were a situation where she were gay and there were jokes that were happening about gay people in the offices, and would definitely be an issue.
You know what? Across the board, I think we as the people need to lighten up a little bit. Lighten up just a bit. People, you're going to go out into the world, and people are going to say that hurt. They're going to say things that hurt your feelings. That's never going to go away. We can try to stop it. It's not going to go away.
Well, and I think the argument is in life, no. In the workplace, be mindful of like what you're saying, because those kind of things can lead to legal problems.
But you're gonna again though. You're just sometimes you jump in a pool, you might get wet.
But people would say that I don't need to tolerate that at work. In life, if I'm walking around, I hear that in the public. It's just life.
We gave stand up, report it. I think we've said everything you need to say.
Yeah. So good luck with that. I think it's a good thing to take it carefully and tread lightly. And yeah, you're right. Sometimes you might perceive discrimination where there is none.
And opinions are like belly buttons. We all got one, and they're all different.
I'm very disappointed in you, Virginia. Do better.
Wait till later. This is just 9 o'clock. Wait till 10 o'clock. I'm going to be a real disappointment then.
This is one of those subjects that no matter what you say, someone's going to not like you.
I'm used to it.
Okay. Everybody's got an opinion. You want to get them to us, you can always call or text 877-979-WRMF.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people are meth. Ow!
Well, the Miami Herald and maybe Jaybird, too, will be throwing out an endorsement for this Republican candidate that's running for Congress in Florida's 27th district. Her claim, she was abducted by aliens when she was 7 years old. And apparently she's been talking to them telepathically ever since.
Okay, Jay Bird, this feels like your candidate.
I like it.
Bettina Rodriguez Aguilera is her name. And she's acknowledged that she is a little bit of an unusual candidate. She's a business consultant who apparently has been talking with these aliens since she was 7. She said she was taken aboard a spaceship, and she's communicated telepathically with them ever since. She said the aliens remind her of the concrete Christ in Brazil.
Yes. Yeah, okay. Well, I got my vote.
Okay. So that's what aliens look like. The concrete Christ. Interesting. Okay, how would you handle this? You hear a knock on your door, you open it up, and there's a guy out there screaming, "I've been shot! I've been shot!" He's crying out in pain. This actually happened to a family in Margate. They answered a knock at their door and discovered a tourist with gunshot wounds.
Oh my gosh.
At first they thought maybe somebody's just playing a prank on him, but then quickly realized that the person was not and called 911.
It's horrifying.
He had non-life-threatening gunshot wounds to his hand and leg. The victim had told the police that he traveled to South Florida to visit family for his birthday, but the homeowner said he had no idea where the man came from or what led to the shooting. Police are still investigating to see.
Sounds like a drug deal gone wrong.
Yeah, I don't know.
I traveled to Florida for my birthday, but nobody in the neighborhood knows me.
Interesting story. There's a 17-year-old got arrested after he swiped an AR-15 and a bunch of gear from a Palm Beach Sheriff's deputy's unmarked police car.
Oh, my gosh.
He then stole a couple of loaded magazines, a helmet, a taser, and a gas mask. After he made the grab, the teen then reportedly bragged about the stolen gun and gear on Instagram.
What a dummy.
While he danced around to rap music. Police obviously got a tip about the teen.
They're like, whoa, wait a minute. Hey, look, Fred, there's all your gear that somebody stole out of your car.
Hey, Fred, we just found it, and I liked it.
Fast and furious, they will be at your house.
Yeah, and they found it underneath his mattress. Now the 17-year-old is facing some pretty serious charges. Yes. This is an interesting strategy. A guy in Pennsylvania, before robbing a restaurant, decided he should strip naked. He was caught on the restaurant's camera completely clothed. He went in a side entrance. Then after getting inside, he took off all his clothes and ran off with $600 in cash, an iPad, and a company credit card.
Oh, my God.
Think drugs were involved?
He then put his clothes back on before fleeing. Now, was that his strategy? Thinking like they might identify my clothes, but if I'm naked, they won't get me?
Maybe. Get inside the mind of a dumb criminal.
Trying to figure it out. Maybe that's why he did what he did. There's a mom in the UK that got her kids a hamster last week. But unfortunately, the hamster got loose in her car, then chewed its way into the interior, and she still hasn't been able to catch it.
Oh, no.
It's now been missing for 8 days.
Yeah, I don't know if you've ever had an animal loose in your car and you can't find it. Horrifying.
They say it's caused thousands of dollars in damage. You can't track this thing down.
Okay, let's just take this car right to the auto lot and trade it in.
You might think.
Do you have to tell them there's a hamster in it?
I had a snake in mine back in the day. Remember someone put a snake in there?
Yes.
It finally got out, I think, or it died in my engine. One of the two.
There's a 46-year-old woman from the UK that fell off a cruise ship off the coast of Croatia around midnight on Saturday.
Oh my gosh. We've talked about this before.
Mhm.
When you fall off the cruise ship at
Yep.
night, I mean, that has got to be the most horrifying thing.
Oh, absolutely.
It's pitch black dark.
And who's ever on the boat with you, they look like a murderer.
Of course.
She had to tread water for 10 hours until they finally rescued her.
They got her?
Yeah. Apparently she was really hammered, just went, ooh.
Still?
Can you imagine? Because, yeah.
After 10 hours?
No,
still?
no. She was
Oh.
hammered when she fell off.
It's like, what? Was she drinking as she was drowning?
No. She was hammered when she fell off the boat.
So the person that was with her when she fell, obviously, was not trying to murder her. They were like, you got to turn around and go back and get her.
Probably were. But I mean, can you imagine if you're hammered and you're like going, hey, where'd my friend go? And like you're trying to figure it all out, and then you're trying to be a credible witness, and then you're trying to find the captain and
Morgan.
You found Captain Morgan.
That's all you got,
instead.
yeah. Well, I tell you, this is going to be the future here in Florida. Merritt Island, they've got a Chick-fil-A that's going to be opening up tomorrow, and it's 587 feet from another Chick-fil-A.
Really?
Yeah.
And you know what? Both of them are not open on Sunday, but Butts Chicken is.
Yeah, one of them's inside a mall, and the other one's in the mall parking lot.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. I think they'll both still do well
Probably.
because, I mean, a lot of times we're close to the Gardens Mall and Mags wants Chick-fil-A. I'm like, I am not going in there. It's a whole production.
Right, yeah, whole to-do.
Mama's about a drive-through.
Mm-hmm.
It is a production.
It's
if you're
a
just going to the
production.
mall for the food court, you're going there. It's like an event.
Now add 2 kids. One of them's being potty trained. Like, it's a whole
Still,
thing.
we haven't got them locked down yet.
We have to always be close to a bathroom. We can't go anywhere and not have a bathroom close.
Mm-hmm.
We carry a little potty with us in the car if we're going somewhere, just in case.
Yeah.
It's a fragile bladder. It's learning.
Okay. At least you're learning.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's doing good.
Mm-hmm. Getting there?
Getting there.
Not all the way there, though.
Not all the way there.
Okay.
Still have some accidents.
Okay.
Still have a lot of urine on a lot of my things. It's not fun.
Coming up here in a couple of minutes, you've heard of what the bucket list is, things that people want to do before they pass. Like, sometime in my life, I'm going to do this. But have you ever done something like going, never again in my life will I do this?
Yes.
Yes. It's kind of an anti-bucket list. What would be on yours? You've done it once and you would never do it again. Maybe drinking on a cruise ship and looking over the railing late at night.
Yes.
Yes, put that on your anti-bucket list. What else is on it? We'll discuss next.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777. 800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher Automotive. The Labor Day summer sell down is going on now in North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAuto.com. Come join the family. Still seeing delays on the Florida Turnpike this morning. We have a crash on the southbound side of Boynton Beach Boulevard to keep an eye out for. Also keep an eye out for a wreck on North Lake Boulevard. That one is at Beeline Highway. And now a new crash on Kirk Road. That one is at Park Lane. In Broward County, one Surface Street accident slowing things down at US 441 at West Prospect Road. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits 979 WRMF.
Air conditioner not cooling like it should? Call Lindstrom Air for a free air conditioning service call when we make the repair. Like CFC 142-7611.
I love those guys.
Hi, welcome to this Subway ad for the Signature Wraps collection. How would you like it?
I'll take a rallying cry, please.
Coming right up.
Crusaders of flavor! Ahead lies the Signature Wraps Collection! The bold and meaty trio of buffalo chicken, turkey Italiano, and Chipotle Southwest steak and cheese. Let not your taste buds be intimidated. For tonight, their sauce will be on your napkins! Go forth to Subway and make it what you want! Limited time at participating shops.
You know, when it comes to credit card debt, sometimes it can get a little bit away from you. I know because I had 2 credit cards and I had a little balance on both of them. I never really paid close attention to the statements. That was my first problem. And a couple of months went by. I didn't even notice both of these credit cards had raised my interest rate from around like 8% to almost 30%. I was so upset, and I would never get those paid off paying the minimums. All the money I'd be paying would be going to the interest rate. So I took these cards to my friend Chip at Debt Helper, and this is what he does. He takes these credit cards and he works with the credit card company to lower your payments and lower your interest rate. The account remains current, and I've watched my credit score go up while my 2 cards have been in his program. This is the way it should be done. Please do not get a shady debt consolidation loan. That is not the way it should be done. This is the smart way. Call Debt Helper, 561-472-8021. That's 561-472-8021.
Geico presents 2 truths and a lie. 1, Geico has been helping people save money for over 75 years. 2, there's a popular petition to add bodies to Mount Rushmore's heads. 3, Geico could help you save on more than just car insurance. Okay, there's no petition. But maybe I should start one. Ooh, presidential bobbleheads.
I'm sure checking your crawl space is not something you do all the time. But if you ever get there, you might notice there's a weird smell. If it's musty, you might have a problem. You could have rotting support beams. That could be big problems for your house. Might be a good time to go check and see exactly what is going on. And if you got any kind of issues, get a hold of N-Square. They can do all kinds of things to improve your crawl space area, and it actually has big effects on your entire house. They can actually dehumidify your crawl space to lower your electric bills, to give you a better quality of life experience for you and your family. They got crawl space linings, encapsulating, all kinds of things to make sure that your house is healthy, saving you money in the long run. And N-Square uses the highest quality materials and equipment to get the job done right the first time. And the rating could not be any better. It's an A+ with the Better Business Bureau as a contractor. Plus, they offer free estimates and worry-free financing. So if you've got any kind of issues with your house, like the crawl space, you need to go check out N-Square. Just Google the name N-Square or go to nsquareinc.com.
At Boar's Head, when it comes to school lunch, there are a few things we know for sure. Sandwiches taste better when someone else makes them, and when they're made with Boar's Head products. For 113 years, parents have been asking for us by name, because we only use the finest ingredients and nothing else, putting extra care into everything we make, because that's what you do too. Welcome back to school, parents. Boar's Head. Ask for it at your local Publix deli.
One of the many perks of living in South Florida is enjoying weather people dream of vacationing in all year round. That's why our True Laser specialists at Body Details want to help you make every day feel like paradise by offering up to 70% off laser hair removal, tattoo removal, and skin rejuvenation all month long. Visit bodydetails.com. That's bodydetails.com to schedule a free consultation and get up to 70% off today.
Great cars and great prices. Over 11 acres of deals are waiting for you right now at Braman Honda. Trade in and trade up. Get the Braman Advantage. It's the summer spectacular clearance event, and we want to put you in a brand new Honda. At Braman Honda, the deals are amazing. Now, Carlos Gonzalez is the new GM, and he is just trying to make a splash in the industry. They want to move cars. They want to have an impact that people say, wow, they're doing great things over there at Braman. So they are pricing these vehicles to move. How about bottom line pricing? New Hondas from just $139 a month or $0 down. Yeah, go in there and ask Carlos and the team about how you can trade in and trade up to the Braman Advantage. 5200 Lake Worth Road in Green Acres. You can shop online at BramanHondaPB.com. This deal for $139 a month is a 2018 Civic LX sedan. It's a lease program for 36 months, just $24.99 down, no security deposit. You just do the first payment, the tax, tag, and have your credit approved, and you are driving off in a brand new Honda from Braman Honda.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Visit them at geico.com or call 1-800-947-AUTO.
Auto accident? Gordon and Donner, 333-3333.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Shop thousands of cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans. Priced thousands below retail. 954-222-CARS. Offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
Well, you've heard about the bucket list. things you want to do before you die, and people are like, I want to travel, I want to do this, I want to do that. What about your anti-bucket list? Things you've done once that you'll never do again.
I will never, ever go on that Harry Potter ride, that roller coaster on Universal. I can't do it. I'll never do it again. I was sick, no kidding, for 48 hours after that ride.
No, I hear you.
I'll never do it again.
You're so soft.
I am so soft.
No, I would put that Mission to Mars at Disney on my never again bucket list, my anti-bucket list. Oh my gosh, that shook me to the core.
Never again will I go to a Motley Crue / Poison concert. Never again will I do it.
I don't think you can. They retired.
Oh, darn.
No more Crew.
I'll never be in one of those bachelor auctions again. Every time I have been in one of those, it has gone so terrible. Someone always gets mad at me. I don't do it right. Then I don't follow through. And then they're mad. They pay. It's awful.
Yeah. I will never again go to an all-you-can-eat seafood buffet in the Smoky Mountains.
Oh, that's a good one.
Good call on that.
Oh, my goodness. I was sick for a week. It was amazing, the food poisoning I got from that. So, yeah, things like that. What would you say you would put on your never do again list?
I'll never go out in a boat where Virginia's the captain. Every time she gets us stuck or there's a storm.
I'm not the captain. It's Captain Stormy.
You got to hire out, bro.
Yeah, those are some of the things that they had on Reddit. What would you put on your list? It's your anti-bucket list. Things that you've done that you learned the hard way, that you would never, ever do ever again. You can call or text at 877-979-9763 here at the KVJ Show. Yeah, some people are texting and agreeing with you, saying that Harry Potter ride made me so sick. Yeah, I guess it's getting a lot of people.
It's the kind of feeling, I don't know if you've ever had your soul stirred to the point where, like, your soul's depleted. The inside of your being is just exhausted. I don't know else how to explain it.
And you're not a young man anymore, let's be honest.
Oh, that too.
The Harry Potter ride is definitely a young man's game.
It is. That's the one I threw up on and then ran away.
Somebody said, I also agree about the Mission to Mars ride in Disney. I finished my first beer of the day and went on it and felt horrible for like the rest of the entire day. Somebody else also said, too, that slingshot ride that they've got, the one in Orlando, Chelsea, and Port St. Lucie said never again. There are a lot of rides. I get it.
Someone wanted to know ever again if we'd ever work in Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got no issues with Miami.
No,
it was the place that fired us. Miami didn't fire us.
Yeah, that's not my anti-bucket list. Yeah, I mean, technically, you know, the station that we're on, I mean, it covers Miami again, so it's technically we're there.
We're in Miami.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Look, we're back, guys.
Yeah.
We made it back.
Let me see. Somebody else said my anti-bucket list, scuba diving. Never do that again. And I've kind of held off on it. And I remember one time I was even like, had the contacts. I was going to go. I was going to get my license, all this kind of stuff. And then I heard one of the stories about somebody who got that. What do they call that?
The bends.
The bends. Oh, my goodness. Like you get oxygen in your blood or whatever. And it's like, oh, I heard that story. And I'm like going, okay, nope, done. Good.
They say it hurts so bad.
Oh, my gosh.
They got to put you in one of those hyperbaric chambers to try to fix you.
They told me the whole thing, and there was something too, or did they, if I remember right, the story now, this has been about 10 years I heard this, maybe 15 now. But it was something like, did they almost catch fire? There was something like you put in a chamber, and if there's a cell phone or anything like that, like something went off, there was a charge.
Oh, geez.
And there's a fire in it on top of it. So I'm like, not only were they going through that, but there was, I can't remember. Like I said, it's probably been 15 years since somebody told me the story, but it was completely horrifying. I'm like, no, that's all right.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I love being in the ocean. I'm a woman of the water, but I like to snorkel.
You know what I like? I like sitting in front of a big screen TV. It's beautiful. And they have one of those like nature videos on where someone else is doing it. And I'm just sitting there. I got maybe a beer in my hand, some popcorn, and I'm just like, this is fantastic.
You like underwater video on a big screen.
I do. And it's so nice. And in a climate-controlled environment, it's absolutely fantastic. I'm like, why would I even care to do scuba diving?
Kev's too prissy.
Yeah. There you go.
I don't think you should get that hair at deep levels of undersea.
I don't know, Virginia. It's not the hair I'm worried about.
I'd like to see some snook feeding on that thing.
Yeah. The hair's tough. I'm weak. Hair can take it. I can't.
I got another one on my anti-bucket list, and I've talked about it before. Never will have alone time again with Head and Shoulders.
Anti-bucket list.
Anti-bucket list. If you are out there, do not do that.
I share this. Somebody texted in and said I would never again get drunk and swim across the Intercoastal in Fort Lauderdale. It didn't seem so far until I got to the other side and still had to swim all the way back. I did that one time, Peanut Island in Palm Beach, and the thing you got to keep in mind is currents. I'd have been fine. The swim wasn't bad. I swam over, no problem. I'm like, let's swim back. Also, I'm like, where was this when I swam over?
It was helping you.
Oh, my gosh.
It was making you think that you were an amazing swimmer. You're like, Michael Phelps who?
I got to the island in 3 strokes.
You're like, this is easy.
It's unbelievable. Getting back, not so much. This is crazy. Yeah, somebody said my anti-bucket list is riding the Insanity on the Stratosphere Casino in Vegas. It hangs you 400 feet above the parking lot below. Ruined me for life.
Yeah, man.
I think it's that roller coaster that's on top of that Space Needle there in Vegas.
It looks like, wow, next level horrifying.
Somebody said my anti-bucket list, skydiving. My chute never opened, so I had to pull the emergency parachute, which opened, but it opened incorrectly, and I just started spinning out of control down to earth. Broke my leg in 3 places.
Oh.
Wow.
That's why they call them lawn darts.
Wow.
The only time I did it was the instructor was messing with me the whole time. You got to pull the left one. Well, is it the left one, John, or is it the right one? The right one's the bad one, right? And the whole time he's doing that, and I'm like, hey, man, you don't want to make me scared or nervous because I am like a cat in water. I will scratch you just out of reaction.
Somebody said my anti-bucket list is bungee jumping. Yeah, I've done it once, but I don't have the desire to do it again. I'm like, okay, once is enough.
Coconut rum and what's that one I always throw up on?
Goldschlager?
Not Goldschlager. The Grand Mon.
Oh, Grand Marnier.
The one I always throw up. Never again.
Somebody texted in and said my anti-bucket list. Never again will I eat a weed candy and then go to Busch Gardens.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, there's a buddy in the snack pack, and the rule is never, ever again does anyone eat a pot brownie from that person.
Christina's on here from Boca, and somebody said maybe the Mission to Mars is gone now from Disney.
Is it?
It should, because, oh, my gosh. I think someone died on it.
Oh, no.
If I remember right. Yeah, I think there's somebody that it spun him so bad. I get it.
Jeez.
I felt like I was going to die. Christina, why is it you get so sick there?
So I actually used to work for Disney at Epcot. Actually, it's called Mission Space, not Mission to Mars.
Okay.
And the reason why you get so sick on it is because on the Mars mission, you're spinning at 35 miles an hour for a duration of 4 minutes.
Oh.
And it creates 2.5 Gs on the body.
Oh, my gosh.
It's just not
So
good
that's
for
why-
you. I mean,
That's why you guys are getting sick.
Yeah, and you know what?
And it's actually pretty common to get sick on that ride. When I used to work there, at least maybe 3 times a day, we'd have someone get sick on the ride.
But is it sick for someone to stay sick for 48 hours after?
48 hours, that's a little much. Afterwards, some people do get queasy, and it's just their alignment is, like, all out of whack. So
Yeah.
they just like kind of like sit down and relax. But also, you got to think Epcot. There's tons of drunk people there, so
Yeah,
the
true.
spinnings's not helping them with that. But
Yeah.
I actually just also thought of an anti-bucket list, actually at Disney. I will never do Tower of Terror ever again.
Oh, yeah, I can see that. That's kind of like where you're in the dark, right? And then you just drop.
Yes.
Yep.
I don't need that. I do not need that. There's a lot of things I need in my life. That's not it. I don't need that at all. I get that. Yeah, that mission to space, it was 4-hour recovery time for me.
Ooh.
And I didn't have a drink of alcohol when I went on it. And I didn't even know that I was spinning. That was the weirdest thing. Like, I got off and I go, why do I feel so bad?
What just happened?
I didn't even know. I was like, why do I feel so awful?
They show you a video, so you look up, and it tricks your mind. It makes you think you're going up into the clouds, but you're not. You're spinning on the ground, and so for a guy that shouldn't be spun, it really did trick you.
Yeah.
Because you got spun and didn't know it.
Amanda in the chat room said, I'll never again take a Xanax and drink. Terrible, terrible things happen.
Oh.
Yeah?
It's the truth.
I'll never again take an Ambien.
You know what? I will never again take an Ambien.
Never.
Ever again. That stuff is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Bad things happen.
I cannot believe Ambien is still on the market.
Right?
I really can't.
Yeah, no, Mission to Space is still there, and somebody texted and said a kid and a woman were killed on it.
A kid and a woman together?
I don't know. I do remember the story
I
about,
do,
like,
too.
yeah, somebody had died because of it. Crazy. Yeah, it's no joke. A lot of people are saying, yeah, it's crazy.
Well, they should have shut it down then. I'm glad it's shut down. If that many
No,
people
I think it's still
are...
open. Somebody
Really?
said it shut down, and somebody just texted and said, no, it's still open. No.
Is that the girl that worked at Disney's wrong?
Did she say it was shut down?
I don't know. I don't
think so. She didn't say it was shut down. No, it was another text that had said that. But
Well, you can always count on this show for bad information.
yeah, that was just one text. But yeah, everybody else saying, no, it's still open. So, yeah, if you want to risk your life,
If you're feeling too good.
yeah, go for it, baby. Go for it.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll ever make out with a girl named Carly from Port St. Lucie ever again. Real crazy.
Okay, there you go. Got one you want to add to the list? 877-979-WRMF.
This is the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm here for the Xfinity Best Deal of the Year. Get a great rate on internet and TV for two years. I know, OMG. Now with faster speed, that's crazy, yo. Yeah. Better yet, you get a year of HBO. And Xfinity Mobile is the way to go. A new wireless network that saves you dough. Ask about the $300 you get when you include mobile with your internet. What? It's the best deal. It doesn't happen often. Don't miss it. It's simple, easy, awesome. Another one.
It's the best deal of the year, now through August 27th. Get internet and TV for $35 each a month for 2 years when you bundle both with a 2-year agreement, and HBO, Showtime, and Cinemax included for a year. Ask how to get $300 back when you add Xfinity Mobile and purchase a new phone. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit an Xfinity store today. Requires EcoBill paperless billing and autopay. Restrictions apply. New X1 starter double play customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees, including BTV and RSN fees extra and subject to change. After premium promo and agreement term, regular rates apply.
You know, if you've been thinking about getting into the anti-aging realm, maybe you feel older and slower and you just don't have the energy like you used to, go see Dr. Adler and the team at Wellington Anti-Aging. And here's why he's so awesome. So he is an OBGYN. He has been for years. Dr. Adler is literally an expert when it comes to women's health and hormones. That's exactly who you want doing your anti-aging. Somebody who is an expert on women's health. He does the bioidentical hormones. Get in there and find out how you can get rid of the hot flashes and the night sweats. You don't have to suffer with that stuff. Find out about how you can get better mental clarity, sleep better, have more energy. It could all be yours. All you have to do is go to Wellington Anti-Aging online at wellingtonantiaging.com or call them 561-367-5720.
Hey, it's Jay Bird. You guys know me. I always have questions about adult things because, well, let's face it, I'm a man-child. Let me tell you about Bank of America. Maybe you're driving around and you ask yourself these type of questions. Am I putting enough into my 401k? Should I lease or buy a car? What's the best way to use my bonus or tax fund? Well, whether you have questions about saving, spending, or anything in between, Bank of America's experienced financial specialists are here for you. Trust me, they've worked with me and they are awesome. Proudly serving West Palm Beach. Schedule an appointment at bankofamerica.com/conversation.
Maria spent 60 hours this week working 2 jobs.
Can you take a double shift?
50 minutes a night preparing dinners.
Spaghetti again!
And 3 hours finding a babysitter for a much-needed girls' night out. But when it was time to meet her friends, it took her 3 seconds to realize she should have stopped by Advance Auto Parts to test her car's battery.
Really?
Test your battery for free and get a silver battery with free installation for just $129.99 at Advance Auto Parts and participating CarQuest locations. Think ahead. Think Advance. See store for details.
Want to save more on fuel? We all do, right? That's why at Winn-Dixie, our new SC Grocers Rewards card gives you big savings on all your groceries and fuel. Get instant gold status and save 5 cents per gallon on every fill at Shell. No points required. Woohoo! Plus, save even more by using points earned at your local Winn-Dixie. Visit SCGrewards.com and start saving today. Must be fully registered in SC Grocers Rewards to use points for savings at participating Shell and other select fuel stations. Minimum of 100 points to use for savings. Limit 20 gallons. Additional terms and conditions apply.
Okay, so let's agree on one thing. Summer ain't over till we say it's over. Yeah, it's back to school time. But there's one place where summer never ends. The Florida Keys and Key West. The fish bite like crazy. The diving's incredible. There's kiteboarding, kayaking, biking, gallery crawling, live music and theater, incredible dining. And of course, there's this. Chillin'. And if you need more reasons, here's 2. The crowds are gone, and you can save serious cabbage with our Keys Valucation Savings Program. To find out more, just go to FLAKeys.com or call 1-800-FLA-KEYS. 'Cause summer ain't over till the man who's dressed like a fat lady sings.
Bringing these chanters into the office was a pretty great idea, Mr. Rivers.
Yeah, everyone seems less stressed when they can manage to stay awake.
Maybe we'd relax better if we just had Geico Commercial Auto.
Well, Geico can help insure our vehicles? That's good to know.
Yep, they can help business owners with all kinds of insurance needs.
That's really good to know. I'll check them out, right? Right after nap time.
Get to know Geico and see how easy commercial auto insurance can be.
Imagine a sunflower. Now, imagine your kids enjoying golden pancakes topped with new Country Crock spread made with sunflower oil. Creamy taste. Happy family. Imagine that. Available at Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
Moving shouldn't stress you out because when I moved, I was pregnant and I wasn't going to lift a thing, and I didn't have to because the team from Good Greek Moving and Storage, they did it all. They are full service. They will, in a matter of hours, do what would have taken you weeks. Call our friend Spiro. He runs the Good Greek Moving and Storage Company. He used to be a Miami-Dade SWAT police officer, and they are on point.
Yeah, let's say you have fancy vases, or they call them vases, right?
Yes, vase.
Let's say you have a fancy vase that you don't want broke.
Someone tells me you got vases.
I have vases. I have Star Wars vases, actually. Yes, and if they were to be moved, Good Greek Moving and Storage would make them very safe.
Yeah, that's what they do. They take care of your stuff, and they're fully licensed and insured. If there's any problems, you don't have to worry about it. It's the peace of mind you get only with Good Greek Moving and Storage.
So if you've got a move coming up or a friend is going to be moving, just have them call the Good Greek Spiro and his team. Pick up your mobile phone and press ** Greek. That's ** Greek.
Good Greek Moving and Storage, the official movers of the Miami Marlins.
Let's lunch at Rain Dancer Steakhouse, Monday through Friday, 11:30 a.m. Great lunch, great prices. This hour's music is brought to you by Staples.
Staples, your back-to-school specialist, has everything you need in stock and at low prices. Stop by your local Staples for great deals like Staples 120 sheet filler paper and 4-ounce Elmer's glue for just 50 cents each. In-store only, offers end 8/18/18, limit 5 on filler paper. Staples.
Do you want to watch the KVJ Show live or on demand? Find us on youtube.com/KVJ Show.
Got this email from Michelle in Atlanta. Said, hey, I came across this and instantly thought of Jaybird. Been a listener since The Man in White when I was a student at FAU. Thanks for the many years of laughter and Jaybird. Go bleep yourself.
After the show podcast email.
Mm-hmm. This article she sent in, 38 items no man over 40 should have in his home.
Uh-oh.
Keep score. Let's see how many Jaybird has.
Okay.
It's a very snooty, pretentious list that I'm going to love it because you're going to hate it.
Okay, so this is fun shaming is what
It is.
Okay,
Fun shaming.
Bring it on.
Let's keep score here.
Is Stalker on the list?
No.
That's not funny.
No, it's not on the list. 38 items no man over 40 should have in his home. Number 1, you shouldn't have any toys in the house unless you have kids.
Uh-oh.
Do you have toys in the house, Jaybird?
I do have toys. I do have a ghost child living at my place. But
Didn't say anything about that.
I love toys.
Posters without frames. Do you have any posters without frames?
I have one in a bathroom. It's an old Bigfoot one, but it's supposed to look old like that. But technically, you gotta bang me, or you gotta ding me. I mean, you gotta get me.
Do we do it after the show? Do we do it during the podcast?
I meant you gotta give me credit.
Oh. All right. That got weird.
I gotta stop saying that.
Do you have a drawer full with condiments that would be just kind of like Taco Bell sauce packets or ketchup packets or something like that? You don't actually keep bottles in the fridge like normal individuals. It's just kind of a packet drawer.
Drawer, singular. First of all, I've got sauces in my refrigerator, and I've got drawers in plural, and I also got sauce in my backpack constantly.
He had a pack of bird sauce in his man purse, and it exploded. So there's bird sauce everywhere. He couldn't believe it.
I was wondering why it smells so good in here.
My bag. All right, so far 3 for 3.
You're doing great.
That's a very perfect score so far. I love this. Next up, frozen dinner or snacks.
I mean, come on, dog.
Yeah,
I built a career on that.
All right, he is 4 for 4 on the list. 38 items no man over 40 should have in his home.
This list is stupid, by the way.
It's very judgy.
Oh my gosh, I don't want a girl that's gonna judge me for those kind of things.
Soft drinks. Do you have any sodas lurking in your fridge? Even if they are the zero or diet versions of your favorite soft drinks when you were very young, there's no need to keep drinking them.
You got any sodas in there, Squirt?
That's all I got.
Okay.
I got some water in there, flavored, of course.
Solid 5 for 5 so far.
I mean, without a doubt, 5 for 5.
Hard 5.
Oh, very impressive.
Who
very
came
impressive.
out with this judgy list?
This is
Cosmo?
Best Life.
Oh, God. I'm over here just living.
Bird, I'm just living my best
From
life over here.
MSN.com.
Well, I'm over here. I'm having fun living my worst life.
My best life involves judging you.
Next up, sports trophies.
I got my dad's.
Okay. Oh, even better.
Passed down from generation to generation.
He doesn't even have his own.
I didn't even.
Because he had no sports highlight.
So he's got his stats.
I had that one award where it was like most improved, meaning you sucked.
Did you
too,
suck?
No, you kind of sucked, but because people like you, they'll give it to you.
We like you.
I got mine because I was fat and lost 15 pounds.
That's why you got. Yeah, I got mine not because I was good.
It's because I went on a diet.
Bless your heart.
Oh.
Your overworked little heart.
All right, next up here, the 38 items no man over 40 should have in his home. Fake foliage. Are any of the plants you have?
I definitely have. I have that around the border of my wall. Virginia sees what I do. I put rocks and then I put fake trees all throughout my place. I wanted to create a forest.
I mean, it's unbelievable. I think you're a perfect 7 for 7.
Did somebody come in your place and make this list?
It's just unbelievable.
Is this an angry ex-girlfriend exacting her revenge?
Aren't they all angry?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, next up, I don't think this is you. A mattress with no frame.
My dad's got that.
Okay.
Oh, he's definitely over 40.
Yeah, he definitely. I mean, my dad's room looks broke down.
Technically, that is in your crib.
Good heavens.
Oh, wait, so I have a frame. I don't have a...
You have a Sleep Number frame. You have a frame.
Okay, all
yeah,
right.
you're good. You're not mattress on the floor in it.
No.
Yeah.
Although I've done that.
Video game station.
I have it.
Okay. All right.
And I got to tell you, my rookie year, I was second in voting for winning that award.
What?
Never mind. If you play the game, you'll get it.
Okay, again, of the items no man over 40 should have in his place, novelty anything. That goes for ties, t-shirts, wall decorations, gag gifts, anything. Novelty means something new and unique that wears off in about 5 seconds after you bought it or displayed it.
Nah, I got no gag gifts.
You don't have no...
Of course I do.
It's not fun.
That. Fake poop, fake throw up. Come on.
He has a perfect 10 for 10.
And I wouldn't change a damn thing about it. This list is so judgy.
A grilled cheese maker.
I do have one. In fact, somebody bought...
He's 11 for 11.
Their name is escaping me. They brought it to a... I think your friend Parrish brought me a grilled cheese maker.
Wow.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's the gift that keeps on giving, Clark.
It is. It's great.
Next up, do you have one of those flimsy knife sets that usually come in a wood block?
Fake knives?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
For the...
Well, no, it's a flimsy knife set. They're not like, good. You can get nice knives, or you can have kind of like the cheap ones. It's like $20 and you get like a set of 20.
No, all my knives are plastic.
Even better. You should give him 2 points for that one.
Okay, next up, socks with holes.
I mean, Kev.
Have you seen this guy walk?
I usually don't wear socks with my shoes.
Nothing can hold that foot in.
Cheap cologne or body spray.
Now, hold on. Before Virginia gets on me, Nautica Sport is kind of expensive. It may be from the 80s, but it's a pretty penny. Nautica Sport.
We'll just do that.
What? Nautica Sport's on point, brother.
Nautica Sport.
Men over 40 should not have wire or plastic hangers. Do you have either?
Yes. It's what I hang my...
The clothes are all in a pile on the floor. They're not on a hanger.
No, I hang my suits that I get from Goodwill.
And so far, he is a perfect 14 out of 14, Virginia.
Unstoppable.
And I'm really not trying to be cute over here. These are legit 14 out of 14, my friend.
Okay, the final one is clutter. Do you have anything that would be cluttered in your place?
I mean, don't make me answer it, Coach.
Congratulations. The perfect trifecta. All 15 of 15.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Michelle in Atlanta, for that interesting list.
And if you're going to send me the email, well, CJ Bird, that's why you're single, send that to Kevin. He's the boss.
Your stalker don't care?
Oh.
No, she don't. She'd take you with all your flaws because she's got a bunch herself.
Guess who else has got a mess in wire hangers? Oh, yeah. I will not be ignored.
Want to find the KVJ Show on social media? Just search KVJ Show on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Simple, huh?
Fall in Florida. Kind of like summer in Florida. Only later. Hey, it's pretty much Florida weather all year in Florida. But that means now's the perfect time to enjoy an ice-cold Coca-Cola and check out all the new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. Like the new ride, Fast and Furious Supercharged. And right now, you can grab a refreshing Coke at Burger King and get a 4-day ticket with no blockout days for less than $42 a day plus tax. Experience the park's 2 new nighttime shows on select nights, including Universal Orlando Cinematic Celebration.
Florida residents, now for a limited time, look for the promo code on specially marked cups of Coca-Cola at participating Burger King restaurants. Enjoy Universal Studios Florida or Universal's Islands of Adventure for less than $42 a day plus tax.
That's any 4 days, now through December 21st, when it's way colder. Just kidding. It's Florida.
Visit UniversalOrlando.com. Online only. Offer ends September 9th. Restrictions apply.
At JM Lexus, what matters most to us is people. That's why we're the first in the Southeast to become a Lexus Plus dealership. A revolutionary new experience with a single point of contact from start to finish, and the best price up front with no dealer fee. Because the only one that matters is you. JM Lexus, forever pioneering.
They're doing amazing things at the Aqua Plastic Surgery Center. Now, you know, Dr. Rankin, Dr. Dev, they're incredible. They're board certified. They're experienced. They're loved by their patients and their staff. And this is pretty cool. They're now doing fat transfer. Yeah, maybe you've got a big booty and you don't want to have a big booty and you'd rather have big boobs. Well, they will take the fat from your behind and put it into your breast for a natural augmentation with no implants. How cool is that? Fat transfer, super neat. And they beautifully space things out the way they should have been. It's really, really cool to see it done. In fact, go online. I love doing this. Aquaplasticsurgery.com. You can see real before and afters. See fat transfer procedures performed by Dr. Rankin and Dr. Deb. Go on their social media, too. I love seeing actual patients in there having the procedure. Super cool stuff. Offices in Jupiter, in Miami, in Fort Lauderdale. They're growing and expanding because they're doing it right. Aqua Plastic Surgery. Connect to everything Aqua at aquaplasticsurgery.com.
Before Orion. Before Curiosity. Before Hubble. We built the most extraordinary machine. Prepare to be inspired as you stand nose to nose with the real Space Shuttle Atlantis, an American icon. It's one of the thousands of exciting things to explore, only at Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex. Always exploring. Visit KennedySpaceCenter.com for details.
The Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital Kids World Family Fun Fest returns Saturday and Sunday, August 25th and 26th at the South Florida Fairgrounds Expo Center from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. each day. Kids get in free with a kids ticket from adayforkids.com. Join Nickelodeon's Paw Patrol and Rusty Rivets, plus Marvel's Black Panther and Iron Man. Check out the Charter School USA Storybook stage with kids' favorite characters like Clifford the Big Red Dog, Berenstain Bears, and Curious George. Mom and Dad can even win a trip to the Bahamas courtesy of Bahamas Tourism. Learn more now at adayforkids.com.
Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital, a regional leader in high-quality children's health care, is excited to open a new specialty center in Wellington this winter to benefit the health of kids and families in our community. When it matters most, South Florida families have trusted Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital for 25 years, where we believe in the power of play as a healing force. Learn more about our new center opening this winter at jdch.com/Wellington.
Kind of stinks. You know, you get braces when you're a teenager or in your early teens, and then you become an adult and your teeth are crooked again. I guess it's just the way it happens. So if you need to go and get braces, the adult style without the wires, you can actually do it at Palm Beach Orthodontics with Dr. Angela. She's board certified with the American Board of Orthodontics, and she's great working with adults to straighten your teeth so it doesn't look like you're straightening your teeth. You don't have to be a brace face like you were when you're 10 or 12 years old. And the cool thing about this, too, if you got kids that are over the age of 7, there's a good chance if they haven't had braces yet, they will need them. So you could go in, do kind of like a parent-kid type deal. They offer great 0% in-house financing, and they accept most insurances, so they make it affordable for you as well. And they also make it convenient with 2 locations, one in Palm Beach Gardens and one in Royal Palm Beach. So if you want to straighten either your teeth or your kids' teeth, this is the only place to go, Palm Beach Orthodontics. Check her out online, bracesbydrangela.com, or just call up the 561 number, 422-3360. That's 422-3360.
Okay, here's the plan. We infiltrate the casino, hit the bank, grab the loot, and make our getaway.
We are talking about the $100,000 Big Bank giveaway at Isle Casino Pompano Park, where they're giving away $500 cash every 15 minutes, Fridays and Saturdays in August, with one big winner on August 31st, right?
Of course. Note to self, cancel getaway car.
Excludes August 17th and 18th. Must be 21. All terms, conditions, rewards, and benefits are subject to change or revocation without notice. Eligibility and exceptions apply. See official rules. Gambling problem? Call 1-888-ADMIT-IT.
At MD Now, they're open 365 days a year from 8 to 8 every single day to get you feeling better. And they also do other amazing things like back-to-school physicals for super affordable at all MD Now locations. Get your needed back-to-school physicals. MDNow.com.
KVJ Show is all over social media. Find us Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Well, Jaybird got a perfect score on the list of the items that no man over the age of 40 should have in their place.
Y'all don't really believe that.
No, it was a very pretentious, ridiculous list. And a lot of people said, my gosh, the people who wrote this list are so boring. Come on, man.
You should have what makes you happy in your house. And if it's toys, than toys it should be.
You think I'd ever date a girl that was going to give me grief about having toys? She is a stick in the mud, and bye.
Mm-hmm.
You know who likes toys?
Who?
Your stalker.
Stop it. Oh, she has a new
That's
thing,
her new thing.
To overkill.
Yeah, her new thing. Yeah, she's going to pound that one down on the ground.
She's got a lot of material, this one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So when I end up dead, the joke's going to be on you.
I will feel bad.
There's also a list of when did you realize you were an adult? Imagine a lot of these you can probably relate to. Somebody said when I switched from the 1040EZ to the 1040A form for taxes.
Oh.
I don't even know what that means.
I don't know. I haven't done my taxes in 2 years.
So the 1040EZ form is like super simple. It's one sheet.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
You can just
You
fill
do
out
it when
the-
you're like
I mean,
21.
Seriously, Magnolia could figure it out. Like it's that easy. But then, like when you start having like a house and stuff, or like stuff and dependents and
Yeah.
then you gotta like be like grown up.
Yeah.
I can't do it myself. I have to go give it to somebody and say, please help me.
Mm-hmm.
Taxes are terrible. Like anything with taxes and dependents and
awful
paperwork and signatures.
Somebody said buying your own groceries.
I
feel like
love.
this is so adult.
I love doing that. I think that's why I'm like, oh, you're growing up, bro, doing your groceries.
Yeah. It's kind of like one of those things. You're like, going, wow, I'm responsible for my own food now.
I can stay in a grocery store for 45 minutes, just kind of just looking, having fun.
The bigger, the better, too. I like the big grocery stores.
Somebody else said, I realized as an adult when I turned 21 and I could buy beer without being a, quote, thing. So disappointing. I kind of liked it, actually. But, yeah, I guess you do. You're like going, okay, I don't have to sneak around. Because if you start drinking when you're a teenager, I know for me, like, you know, the town I grew up in, I mean, they hand you a beer at like 14.
Yeah, they don't really check IDs where I'm from.
Yeah.
I knew I was getting older because I was watching PBS and this guy was doing yoga for 3 hours on this stone. And I watched every minute of it, and I was into it.
Yeah, you can tell your TV viewing habits is one of those signs where just like one day you're up and you're watching like Sunday This Morning on CBS, and you're like, and you're enjoying it. And you're like,
Hey.
what am I doing?
I've watched that for 10 years.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, after this, I'll put on PBS, see what they got going on.
Right, yeah. Yeah, you're listening to NPR.
Programming can totally show you you're getting a little older.
Maybe I've been old forever.
Yeah,
Oh,
Virginia.
Oh, Virginia. When I had to pay bills instead of going on trip with my girlfriends, realized I was becoming an adult.
Yeah, that sucks when you have to pick between the two.
Mm-hmm. Somebody else said when I stopped some teenagers from sneaking into the theater and scolded them. No, you don't sneak in here.
Oh, I
would never
I don't
do
get
that.
involved in that.
Yeah.
No, not my biz.
Don't you?
Just
that-
felt compelled.
I've gotten involved with kids fighting each other, and I acted like I was a cop. Not legal, I know, but
You were doing it for the good of the
for
people.
the good of the people.
Yeah.
Not because they were trying to cut into a movie.
No.
Mm-hmm. There you go. All right, anything to add to? You always can. 877-979-WRMF. You can call or text us here at the KVJ Show. That's a really cool concept. You know, a lot of the viral challenges that are out there are really dumb. This one I kind of like, though. It's called the Tip the Bill Challenge. It is out there, and especially people here in South Florida that are all up on the service industry are going to love this. The new online challenge has you tipping your waiter 100% and then posting a photo of the receipt online to, of course, get bragging credit and all that kind of stuff, which you do. But
whatever it takes.
But ultimately, the end goal is pretty good. So, like, if you got a $25 bill, then you're tipping $25.
That's super nice. And now you have just changed that server's day. Just think about that goodwill you're spreading, and it only cost you $25.
Yeah. So I'm like, that's kind of cool. So if you want to take that and run with that, go right ahead. I think it'd be a good call for everybody to start doing that. It'd be nice to do. It'd be nice if we did that like once a year. You know, because the service industry is so big in South Florida. If we had like Tip the Bill week, where just people go out and they try to like make it a point.
That'd be awesome.
To go and like tip the bill every single week. So go make that happen. It's a good little thing you can do. I saw this, and I guess it makes sense. They say, according to the survey, they found that the average kid starts rebelling and they get harder to control around the age of 13.
I can see that.
13 is that age where the kids just start fighting with you and they just kind of got that little attitude.
Well, that's when you have to give it back to them tenfold and show them who's boss.
Oh, that's your strategy?
Yeah.
Like, I'll show you, huh?
Well, I mean, I'm going to be nice to you as long as you're nice to me. But if you're not nice to me, I will be really mean to you.
Yeah, no, that should work. I don't see any problems at all going on with that method. Oh, there's a fire. Let me just put some gasoline on it.
Yeah, they say, you know, where kids, they start rebelling a little bit. They'll do things like they just don't want to hang with the family. They start to withdraw. You're no longer cool. All those kind of things start to pop up.
I don't know. Maybe I was just a dork. I always thought my parents were cool. I always liked my parents. Even growing up when I wasn't supposed to, I liked being around my dad. I liked being around my mom.
Because they made your house fun.
Yeah.
They made it a place where you wanted to be.
And not that we didn't have fights or anything. And I would say 13, 14, because that's when you're trying to get your freedom. You're trying to go out and do stuff. I would butt heads with my mom for that. But other than that, we did genuinely get along. Did you get along with your parents?
No.
You didn't?
No. When I was a teenager, no, my mom and I butted heads really badly. Yeah, for that reason. She was very strict and didn't want me doing anything.
I don't think I had anything in common with mine, and I don't think they liked me very much.
That I get.
When I was that age.
Understandable. And?
I mean, it's definitely you, not them.
But me and Mags get along great. We have fun. We laugh. We genuinely do enjoy each other's company, but she knows who the boss is.
And you guys seem like you are open about everything. Were you and your mom open about everything?
No.
Okay, yeah.
Open about nothing. The book was closed up on a shelf getting dust.
Well, they say even 1 in 10 parents say that they noticed their kids were getting a little rebellious and harder to control, even around the age of 10. And there's one thing, like, right now that I've kind of noticed. Like, my son, Cannon, is 10. And I don't really ever remember anything with his older brother and sister. But, you know, we're a very sports-oriented family. We love sports, and it's the centerpiece of about everything we do in the family. And I grew up outside of Columbus, Ohio, so you got to be a Buckeye fan. And so he had done this thing where he went on this app that told you your favorite team, and it told him his favorite team is the USC Trojans. But it was like one of those ridiculous apps that there was no, because it told me like my favorite team was Washington. I'm like, what? Yeah, it would, you know, you answer 5 questions and it spits out a bogus name.
For entertainment purposes.
So I notice every chance he gets, he talks trash about the Buckeyes. And he's like going, I hate the Buckeyes. And like, and it just, you know, so it's like those little, you know, and you're just like, you want to like, poof, you know, you want to
punch him.
Right. It's your first reaction. That's what you want to do, you know, when you're a diehard sports fan. But it's like he just like unnecessarily trolls at every given instance, and he's 10.
It's a trolly age.
And so, yeah. So I'm like, he's just, all he's trying to do is just get a reaction. I'm like going, yeah, whatever. Yeah, that's fine. And that's all good. But yeah, so I started noticing, I'm like going, yeah, 10. So maybe that's the kind of stuff they talk about. I don't think he didn't pull his hat. He was a huge Buckeye fan a year ago. Now, not so much.
I think it varies from kid to kid, too.
I'm sure, yeah. 'Cause
some kids just have it in their nature.
my older ones, I don't really remember them having any kind of deal. So this one does.
Make them sleep outside for 2 nights.
Something to consider.
See what happens.
Yeah, something
Like
to consider.
the spiders. Don't you have like a lot of spiders over there?
Kevin leads the league in spiders.
Oh, we got spiders and rats and possums and hornets.
What's that one bird that comes and
Mockingbirds that
snatches
attack
babies when they're on the ground?
I mean, my gosh, yeah. There's no way that kid survives 10 minutes outside. My gosh.
Whip him into shape.
Yeah. All right, Jaybird, before we get to the After the Show podcast, if you would just shut it all down here with a lovely thought, my friend.
Yes. Humility is not thinking less of yourself. It's thinking of yourself less.
Okay, that's very wise.
Very wise.
Wordplay, yeah.
Did you miss an episode of the KVJ Show? No worries. Find our podcast on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, or kvjshow.com.